I'm getting him.
I'll play a song.
Do that. Do that. That sounds like a great plan.
Here, let's see what I got. That was cheering. That was cheering. That was not a song.
It's always great because I can't hear anything. I'm just like, yes, song. And every time you do that, that's how I know the song's over.
Welcome to the Snack Network live for drinking on a Friday night. I forgot the date. It's the 18th of February, 2022. I am Dave Moore. Joining me, of course, currently for our flannel stream. I will get my flannel, I swear. Is Curtis Lane. Hi, Curtis.
How's it going, Dave?
It's spectacular. It's fantastic. Jeff is supposed to be here. I mean, he wasn't
Send him a text.
He wasn't on any of the artwork. So
he just assumes he's not supposed to be here.
I will admit though that I have not. I did not refrigerate any of the other seltzers. So we cannot divulge from our committed plan because I refuse to drink warm, hard alcoholic seltzers.
Yeah, I wouldn't be about it. I'll be honest. That sounds gross.
Yeah, no. I could put some in the freezer real quick. We could hang out for a while.
Yeah, just go until like midnight. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just keep going.
No. At 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the Nintendo Switch Sports, or the sequel to Wii Sports, has a play test on the Nintendo Switch. And I am going to be there for that 45 minutes to play Wii Bowling online.
It's 45 minutes? There he is.
Jeff has arrived, everybody.
There's the man, the myth, the legend.
We can hear him. We cannot see him yet.
See him.
I'm getting it. I have to bring him up. Jeff has arrived. Flannelless like me.
I like how we start off just Jeff coming. Can't hear you, Jeff.
Rachel's in our chat room. She says hi.
Hi.
Hi. Please, if you are
still off, Jeff.
Are you a significant person who we know and trust? Your evaluation of the quality of our stream is important to us. If we sound too echoey, too loud, too quiet, too distorted, whatever, we must know.
You guys want to know something?
Yes, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
You forgot?
No, I didn't forget. I was sitting here waiting till 6:45 or something, and I fell asleep. And I woke up to Curtis's text.
I'm glad I texted you.
Yeah.
You all right there, Jeff?
Oh, I was tired.
Sleeping at your desk?
I babysitted my brother's kid this week.
Oh yeah.
And it was a work night, and they didn't get home to their house until 11:30. So I didn't go to bed until after midnight.
Oh,
that's rough.
Yeah, that's.
Sandpaper's rough too.
You know what else is gonna be rough, guys?
What?
We're here to try some more Budlight alcoholic seltzers because that's what we do on live streams. I should grab water too, shouldn't I? That's smart.
It's rough about that too.
Uh-huh.
We've had it for 6 months, right?
Yeah. No, it
sat in September.
It sat in my garage for a significant chunk of that time.
Am I very zoomed in?
Yeah, you have a fisheye lens going on right now. It's
what the heck is going on here?
Jeff.
I see.
It's like a 1080p lens. Why is it so zoomed in?
Curtis is backed up perfectly because he's using a real camera. Mine is expected of a webcam, and then Jeff's is just
What's happening here? How do I?
You sit back.
No. This should be zoomed out.
Webcam settings.
Not a clue.
This is what happens.
I love how most of us tested throughout the day.
Yeah. Curtis and I get on a call at 4:30 in the afternoon. All right, is everything working? We good? Yeah, we good.
Why didn't you do that to me?
I don't know, Jeff. Where were you?
I've been sitting at my computer.
Me too.
Sleeping.
This is where I live now.
Sleeping at 4:30 in the afternoon at your computer.
Jeff, I don't know if I got a chance to talk to you since then, but I got a new job.
Yeah, you did. I heard.
Yeah, I'm almost 100% remote now. It's intense. Are you
Is
okay,
this better?
Jeff? My goodness.
This is starting to look more normal. All right.
That's
no,
fine, yeah, that's
well,
good.
no, it's so zoomed in. This is crazy.
I mean, you look fine on my end. Oh.
I see no significant difference.
Did something happen?
It looked like he refreshed the camera or something.
Yeah, that's what I
It looks
saw.
a little better now.
Should I just unplug the camera, plug it back in?
You do whatever you want to do.
You do you, Jeff.
I, you know,
Jeff, you look fine.
it's been a long day for me.
Yeah, just roll with it. You're fine.
No,
Let's drink some beers together.
no, this is before I'm drinking too.
Jeff, you look fine now.
Yeah.
That's
whatever
what
you
they
did
all.
was-
That's what they all say.
Ooh, yeah.
Anyway, guys, should we decide upon our first beverage?
I thought you had a specific
I mean, we look.
pattern.
Look, all right. So we've got some scary flavors. Curtis, you want to tell the wonderful viewers, including Rachel on our Facebook page, our current flavor choices.
Yes. So the current flavor choices for this delicious variety pack of Budlight Seltzers is going to be apple crisp,
Sounds normal.
maple. Sounds pretty normal. Yeah. Maple pear.
Sounds
pretty good.
Sounds fine. Sounds like a fall flavor, not something weird.
Toasted marshmallow.
We've gone off the deep end.
I'm a little afraid. And pumpkin spice.
A wonderful fall flavor for coffee. As
Not
for
so much beer.
Yeah. No. Wait, hold on. No, pumpkin spice is a fine beer
I guess light
flavor.
beer is a better way to put it.
Yeah, it's fine in beer. It's fine, especially in like a dark beer. Like, I don't know. I like pumpkin spice beer. I'm a weirdo. Okay, but putting it in a seltzer, I wouldn't drink a regular seltzer water that was pumpkin spice flavored.
I've never had the option, so I don't know. Jeff, you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. No, they also... now I'm just looking at my
The thing that got
camera.
me was like you staring intensely into your camera, and then all I see you do this is just the little adjustment of your head, like the fuck. But it just reminds me of like when my cat's looking around, like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You guys okay?
Exactly.
You doing okay over there?
I'm peachy.
All right. So what do we want to do, guys?
Jeff, you got dark. And it's bright. What is happening?
Let's start with a normal flavor and transition to the weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
was thinking apple.
all right. I think apple crisp feels like the right flavor. Now I have to go get it because that's how I roll. I like things
Yeah,
right
me
out of the
too.
fridge.
Wow, Dave.
I got a cooler.
All right, be right back and get it too.
I will stay and talk to people because I have nothing else better to do. Actually looks pretty good. It matches me. That's the fun part. Got apple crisp, only 100 calories with 5% alcohol. This delicious brew is made from water, cold fermented cane sugar, natural flavoring, cane sugar, citric acid, sodium citrate, and malted rice. Sounds really nice.
Jeff's camera's like tripping, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on. It's cool. No, dude, this one matches me.
Yeah.
This camera just dipped.
Yep. Jeff just dipped out.
He's fine. No, he didn't dip out. He wasn't even there.
That's
reality.
actually that's actually more concerning to me.
It's fine. He'll come back.
Yeah, I will re-add him to our screen.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
We'll give him a second before we crack into this, because that would be rude of
Yeah.
us to drink alone.
I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't gonna just continue on.
He's still in
I've
the
been-
call. It's what's weird
Yeah.
is Skype's still showing me like a weird pattern for his like profile. That's new. I don't know. Odd.
Yeah, there's a new view for Skype now.
Yeah, Skype is horrendous.
I went back to the regular view because the new view sucks.
I
Immediately.
you know what? I don't actually use the Skype anymore. Sure, Skype is open, but I'm using the live streaming software to determine what we look like.
Yeah. It's like, I don't use the Skype.
I don't use the Skype thing.
I Zoom all day.
Yeah.
I use Zoom all freaking day.
I've used Zoom very little, and I feel like it overcuts each other a lot more than Skype does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was half thinking just to screw with some of my coworkers to set up like my DSLR, because that's what I use. I use the DSLR for all the folks at home, or Rachel who's watching right now. Hi, Rachel. Nice to see you. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that and like just being crisp and high quality as possible. And there's people just staring at like, why does it look so nice? Because we all use the integrated webcams from our computers.
Yeah.
It's just normal. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
For what you're doing, it's fine.
Yeah. And truthfully, for like the most part, it's like I don't want to turn my camera on for these people. Like I don't care all that much. Like it is a glorified.
Jeff's arriving and appearing.
No, it's just his webcam turned back on.
He's still gone. What's happening?
Some lights are turning on.
What's even better about it is
it's
adding it to our live stream without me controlling it. Like by Jeff's camera turning off, it just removed him from the thing.
This is all of them.
All right, Jeff returns.
Confusion. Good. That's what he does. He mutes it. Hey, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey,
you missed it.
You're talking crap about me.
No, you missed it. Your webcam completely cut out until you came back.
That's weird.
It was gone, and then all of a sudden it came back. It was really bright, and then it got dark, and then all of a sudden you see you coming out with like the 4 drinks.
That's exactly how I wanted it to go. Yeah.
And I'm gonna play our song one more time, everybody.
Go for it.
Beverage Buddies with dry drinks.
I can't hear it because we're not special.
No. Welcome back to the Snack Network Live for today. I'm Dave. That's Curtis in the middle, and Jeff on the right-hand side.
Up.
Beep.
Beep, beep. We're here to continue tasting brand new things because that's what we do. I've got in my hand the Budlight Seltzer Apple Crisp Flannel because that's what we're doing. We're doing the Budlight Flannels. I know. Everybody's already like had these.
It matches me.
Yours looks oranger.
Me?
Yeah.
It does.
That's the DSLR giving you orange and so.
That
looks really orange.
I know, because that's the orange can.
I was saying, what the hell?
I was worried for a second. I was like, there is an orange one.
Got him. I finally remembered after I read this while you guys were gone that this was made with rice. It's water, cane sugar, natural flavors, more cane sugar, citric acid, sodium citrate, and malted rice.
So this is not nearly as healthy as the other seltzers we have tried.
I mean, categorize healthy.
I mean, the other ones were like
define healthy to
like
you.
much less sugar. It seemed like.
Oh no, it's fermented. That's the main fermentation in it. It has less than 1 gram of sugar.
Oh, okay, all right.
But for these, there's no artificial sweetener.
We do have a new viewer in our YouTube live chat.
Hello, new viewer.
I'm gonna crack this baby open.
Let's go.
Ooh, crack it open.
I don't have fingernails again.
Yeah, apparently.
Stick your fingernails.
Well, I smell apple. I haven't even popped it open all the way yet.
That does smell nice.
It smells. It's got that apple spice flavor more so than I expected. It smells more like an apple spice, kind of like
a nice potpourri.
Like if you go get like fresh apple cider.
It smells like the Yankee Candle Macintosh apple. That's what it smells like. That's literally just that. It's that very floral red apple.
I'm actually a little concerned now. I was hoping this would be more like apple, not like spicy apple.
Nah, it's gonna taste like a candle.
Yeah. Wax, definitely.
So I'll say afterward, but
you
guys want to try it?
Yeah, let's taste it.
Jeff.
Yeah, I'm trying it.
Drink the beer. Come on.
No.
Suspense.
It's kind of like a candle.
It does kind of taste like a candle.
It's weird. It's more cinnamony than I was expecting.
I don't like it.
Kind of tastes like a candle. It's very mild, but
yeah, the flavor is much more mild than I wanted something that says apple crisp on it to be.
You know those like crappy caramel apple suckers you can get? Switch the caramel
Well,
with
it's not
cinnamon.
That's not crappy. What are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah. I was like, what?
The
Wait a
cheap-
minute.
Okay,
Those
cheap,
those
I'm
taste
sorry.
those taste way better
don't-
than this.
I'm also talking about like the dollar store version of these things. Like, go like bottom of the barrel kind of thing, and then add a sprig of cinnamon. That's kind of what I'm getting, but like take all the sugar out of it.
Welcome, Ronnie, to our chat room. I appreciate you, Ronnie. Welcome, you're a new viewer. Never seen you before. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Welcome to the Snack Network.
This is not
But it tastes
good.
like a candle. It
yeah,
tastes like a candle.
yeah. No, like like sure, we're joking because we said it smells like a candle, but now it kind of like
It does kind of taste like. A
it's like it's
It's
so
almost like a
mediocre.
waxy.
It is almost waxy. It is not.
Like it's got a weird like
So-
back flavor that's like weird.
Have you ever gotten the flavored water from Walmart?
Yes.
Look here, right next in front of me. I've been drinking this all day. It's Fuji Apple.
That's what it smells. That's what it is like.
But you know this has 10 times as much flavor. And it's 0 calories. This tastes like I'm drinking an apple.
And this has calories.
Yeah, it's like a toned down version of it with a hoof of cinnamon and like wax.
That's the problem. Drinking that, I expected apple. This, let's see.
Our wonderful producer has come down to
It-
take a
it
sip.
tastes like I just bit an apple. This one tastes like I licked a leaf of an apple.
Rachel
it
took a
tastes-
sip and shook her head and went,
It
No.
tastes like
It's so
someone
fakey.
came up to you who had just eaten like a Honeycrisp apple and they just burped in your face.
Exactly.
That's what this tastes. It's the it's
That's
the
not-
aftermath of flavor.
oh, a little bit splashed into my eye.
A little bit splash in my eye. Oh no.
Oh, dude, I had an experience earlier today where I was eating my lunch. And I threw some hot sauce on there.
That's what you
And
do with
apparently-
lunch. That's the
Then, of
secret to
course,
lunch.
It's 0 calories. It makes everything taste better. It's delicious.
Literally
I'm
everything.
also everything, even cake. It's delicious.
I've never done that, but now I want
Trust
to.
me on this.
Hot sauce and cake. Trust me on this.
Trust me on this. No, but I must have gotten some hot sauce on my hand, like, because what happened was I went like do the like thing, you know, you rub your eyes.
Oh no.
I straight up like pepper sprayed myself with it.
You know,
My eyes just. I
Now
was
that-
on a conference call. My eyes just start burning and watering. I'm like, I'm gonna die.
now that you say
Gotta
it though, like out loud, like now that I'm thinking about hot sauce and cake, Curtis, I'm just gonna say this. I would be willing to try like a chocolate
Oh, yeah.
cake with some like chocolate frosting that had some hot sauce mixed into the frosting. It actually doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, that's the premise of like a Mexican chocolate. It's spices and chocolate.
Yeah,
It's
right, yeah.
It works.
Yeah,
You're sweet and you're salty. It's delicious.
it feels
Right.
like it's Mexican chocolate. Go ahead, Jeff.
Why does that have to be Mexican chocolate, huh?
It was just a
Good.
cultural thing. The
Uh-huh.
Mexican chocolate is usually a spice within it.
They use more spices than us.
Yeah,
Us being
but I know, Jeff, you're silly. But no, I was actually drinking this and like talking about the candle. Did you guys watch the Super Bowl at all?
No, I watched the halftime
Yeah.
show. The halftime show was awesome. That's all I have to say.
Halftime
That's-
show was awesome, yeah. So Jeff, you may have seen the. Did you see the Uber Not Eats commercials?
No, I didn't see the commercials.
Okay, so one of the things about it was there was a thing that Uber Eats was doing. They're like, oh, it's basically them saying they deliver not just eats, they deliver groceries now too. So
Mhm.
competing with like Instacart and
Yeah,
stuff.
and except their options are like Walgreens and 7-Eleven.
Yeah, pretty much. But so there's one part of it where people are eating things that aren't really food. So like somebody's eating a diaper, somebody's eating like something else.
Ew.
Then you have Gwyneth Paltrow randomly on this
Oh, with
eating
a candle.
a candle.
Oh no, she
With
was
a candle.
she was eating her vagina candle.
But then she's like, like she liked it. I'm like, what?
Do you not know about her vagina candle?
Oh no, I know about her vagina candles. She sells so much random stuff.
Yeah, no, she was eating one of her vagina candles.
She makes enough money. Who cares? If somebody would buy fart candles from me, you wouldn't see me very often.
Like the girl
I'd
who
probably
sold
make a fart-
the girl who sold bathtub water. There was the girl who sold farts for $10,000 in a jar, and people bought them.
Farts.
Yeah, people were buying them.
You know, it's a really big industry, and My significant other has pointed this out a couple times. Feet pictures.
Yeah, you know what? I would seriously, if I could make any significant, not really, if I could make any small amount of money selling pictures of my feet, I would do it.
Oh yeah.
Dave, I bet there's a role-playing community where they want Hobbit feet pictures.
Yeah, with dirty toes. Yeah, I'm sure.
Don't you have hair on your toes?
Yeah, I do. I do have hair on my toes.
You could wax it.
Or I could not.
If I had sexy feet, I'd be down. Just like somebody buy it, be like, "Yeah, boy, show me them feet." It's like, all right, here you go. Here, give me $50. Oh, it come to.
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys okay.
No, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. The girl,
both you guys froze. I'm like, damn.
the girl who stole farts did end up in the hospital. Rachel's pointing that out in our.
How did she end up in the hospital?
I think it was like too much of a strain on her body to physically create that many. I swear I did read an article about this.
Yeah, I read this. It was she was eating eggs and
Yeah.
her diet was horrible. It was just all like these proteins and like things to make her fart more.
Which to be fair, I can admit her commitment to her job.
Oh yeah,
is intense, and I'll give her some credit for that.
Yeah,
I have no interest in buying.
She was making money.
I don't have no interest in buying fart jars, but somebody does.
Somebody does.
Somebody like cracked that open. They're like, and that got them through like the rest of the year. She made that person's life extend another year. But I'm good.
Or not.
There's somebody out there with a wall of these farts, and he's labeled them and categorized them.
Why
and this is April of 2019. Fine, she doesn't matter. I just said they them.
There you go. I'm just messing with you, Jeff.
I hope you don't mind. So you got a new job, Curtis. I want to say congrats.
Oh yeah. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. It's been fun.
That's great. We'll
not talk about it on the air.
I know. That's why I just said, I hope you're enjoying it a lot more.
Oh yeah, I am. It's I got a really supportive boss. I've met so many freaking people on like the last few weeks. It's just like blocks of my day are just
I have a really supportive booty.
I mean, my chair is slightly to support. I got to get a new chair already. I literally bought this one from Ollie's, and that was a mistake. So I got to find a good chair.
You bought I mean, Ollie's sells some good stuff.
What's Ollie's?
You've never been to Ollie's?
Like Big
Lots. It's like
knockoff Big Lots.
It's like Big Lots, like with slightly more warehouse.
Isn't Big Lots cheap to begin with?
All right, so this is the way it goes. So
look, listen. The only thing to buy at Ollie's is rugs. I buy Ollie's. I buy rugs. Fair, yeah. That's what I buy there.
Cleaning supplies are also pretty well priced too.
They also sell like body soap and shampoo in like massively large quantities for very little money.
Oh, Jeff, I have a way to explain this. For you. So Mark's, how they have like the closeout section.
Yeah.
Which is all the leftover stuff from Target that didn't sell.
The whole store is that. That's what Ollie's is. It's all the closeout stuff. They buy stuff from companies that are going out of business and sell it.
It's like TJ Maxx then, right?
Yeah.
Marshalls.
Except dirtier.
Yeah, much dirtier. TJ Maxx.
Dirtier than TJ Maxx?
Yeah, it's dirtier than TJ Maxx.
Oh gosh, is it like the bottom of the basement? It's like this. It's like stuff goes to Ollie's when TJ Maxx goes under.
That sounds about right.
I like the bottom of the basement as the description.
The basement. Underground.
The subfloor of the subfloor.
Yeah. Oh no, it's like that. They're one of those places. Like the one out by me actually has a Toys R Us cart holder and Toys R Us carts.
Wait, they can't even source their own carts. They buy the carts at least it's not like Aldi's carts.
Hey, some of them might be Aldi. You never know.
Now that you need quarters.
Random quarter one in it.
No, what happened is people would just start taking the quarters out.
So you work at Ollie's.
So I work at Ollie's.
Your business went out of business, so they bought all the workers, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
You're there until another business comes around and buys you.
Pretty much.
Ollie's ain't a bad. It's not a bad place.
Oh no, it's not. I got this chair for like $30.
Yeah, it's probably
It's
like
a good price.
and it's probably an okay chair. It's just not a great chair.
You'd fall out of your chair for how much I paid for this chair.
And now we know.
Yeah, I was actually looking into it. I was gonna get one from Lazy Boy or something.
I think I got this one at Office Max. I don't regret the purchase.
I looked at Office Max. I liked a few of them, but I could not rationalize the ones I liked.
Yeah, the ones that are really nice, like the ones that are like super good, cost way too much.
How much is way too much to you for a chair?
For me or him?
For both of you.
I think I paid $80 for this chair.
But what's the upper bounds of how much you pay for a chair?
Like $600.
So yeah, that was about the max that I saw when I went to Office Max. It was a completely mesh chair, but like I could tell why it was so expensive.
Yeah,
like you sit and you're like, oh, I have all the lumbar support. My butt is cushioned in a good way. I like the levers, and it seems well built.
Yeah, and they had a lot of like $400 chairs that you're like, man, this is a really nice chair, but I can't spend $400 on an office chair. You know?
No. Okay, whatever you say. I think the chair was over $400.
I think I would probably pay So here's the thing: if I'm like budgeting and stuff right now because I'm trying to like make sure I don't overspend and I'm trying to like save up for other things, so I'm kind of on my own budget. Like I say, if I could finance it, I'd probably go for like almost $800 if it was a really good chair.
Yeah,
if it was a Lazy Boy chair, that's the only reason I say that is because they come with lifetime warranties.
Yeah, no, like if seriously, you're right. If I was guaranteed to get like the best chair in the world, I would pay for it. I don't, especially if I had to work in my chair. Like if the Snack Network were my real job, if you wanted to be, hit that subscribe button.
Nice little plug for yourself.
But in that reality, like then I would justify it. But if I sit at my desk a couple days a week to edit Snack Network things for fun, and I do some things on my computer for other jobs and stuff, but I don't do enough to commit to being like, yeah, I work at my desk. I don't work here, meaning therefore I can buy the $80 chair that's actually pretty nice. And
I mean, there's good quality chairs for like less than a few $100s. Like the top rated chair on Amazon for ergonomics and just overall value is like $158. But my issue for chairs is I have to sit in it.
Yeah, if I had to sit in it for more than a couple hours a week, I would, have a different opinion.
I bought this chair because I was sitting here working from home during all of COVID, and I got tired of sitting in the crappy chair. I think I spent close to $600 for this chair.
I don't blame you. I would do the same thing.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm kind of feeling that I need to go. Is like I'm gonna have to spend the money.
The same way that I could justify if we never go to a movie theater ever again, spending a bunch of money on a really nice TV to enjoy movies at home. Like, oh yeah, like to me that feels worth it. It's justifying it based on the balance of how much you're going to use it. It's for me.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was the best thing I bought. I mean, it's the best chair I bought. It's really comfortable. Everything's made of metal, and I haven't broken it yet.
That's a fair point.
We're going to do one more seltzer, and then I'm going to put Jeff and Curtis head to head, and you all need to get ready to call in because you'll have the chance to win a gift card. So that's going to happen. But we're going to do it. We're going to do a seltzer. Yes, Jeff, we're doing a giveaway. I know. And yes, you have to compete against Curtis in a game.
He's going to win, don't worry.
Of not my design, but of I'm stealing it from another podcast, but it's too good to not steal it. So,
really quick, you don't hear any? Do you hear whirring in my background noise?
No. Do you hear mine whirring?
No.
Okay. Are we gonna do Pear because Pear seems normal? I don't hear any whirring. I was just messing with.
I need to finish the seltzer first.
Oh,
you guys finish the seltzer?
Yeah, I did.
Mine yet.
Oh, I did.
So the whirring. Wow, Dave, Jesus. In the background, I just bought a 3D printer. I'm printing something.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's so cool. I want to hear more about this. How big is it? How big can you print stuff?
220 millimeters by 220 millimeters by like
Is that
550 millimeters.
is that big? Can I commission an Iron Man suit from you?
Well, it's 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches by a foot.
Okay, so decent
Yeah,
size.
you can make a lot of pieces.
Probably a foot and a half on the top.
Make some nice adult enhancement toys and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking
What?
about stuff I wanted to print and everything, and I was like, 3D printers are expensive and everything.
They're not though.
Then I looked at budget models on Amazon. Sure, it's a low-end model. But it's like $180.
Which is nothing considering what it is, and it's definitely a hobbyist thing right now. Like,
Yeah.
It's like computers back in the 80s.
yeah, if you really think about it, it's not that expensive for what it is. And sure, we're in the early stages, but that's kind of the fun of it.
And plus, it's been printing for like 2 days straight now.
Oh my god!
Oh, jeez.
What are you printing?
A dice tower.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
Like, you know what a dice tower is, Dave?
to hold dice.
No. You put the dice through the top, and it hits stuff on the way down to like simulate rolling. So you just funnel them in the top, and they roll, and at the bottom they're all rolled. So you don't have to roll the dice.
Okay.
It's mostly decorative and looks cool.
Are you playing like D&D or something, and I'm not aware of it?
Board game with my friends every so often called Twilight Imperium.
I actually have heard of that game, but I have not played it.
The games take 8 hours.
Yep.
I don't leave my house anymore.
Why not, Curtis?
There's this crisis in the world going on right now.
Not even that. No, it's the fact that, like, I don't know. Well, like, Dave lives kind of like, I could go say hi to Dave, but like
The weather
I gotta
kind of
drive
ruins that.
almost like 40 minutes to see you now, Jeff, because I don't work out close to you anymore.
The weather sucks, dude. It's hard to be like, yeah, just come on over, man, and we'll sit in my basement and play a game.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'll do that.
Oh God, the weather's so bad right now.
I like being like, just come over, and then we just like go in the garage and open like a cooler full of ice and beer.
Pop open a cold one with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly what I want to do.
All right, did we finish our alcoholic seltzer?
Sure,
Chug.
Dave.
Chug.
I can tell
It's
you've
done.
had a rough day.
I am
Jeez.
actually not. I edited some Snack Network stuff, and that's it. It's kind of my whole day.
Is it competition? Who's the bigger snack, Dave or Jack Curtis?
No, it's gonna be. It will test your snack knowledge, so you have all of 10 minutes to study on your snack knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
of the entirety of snacks.
Yeah,
Great.
with no information other than you need to know things about snacks.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Alright, so the next
I'm
one's,
ready for the next one.
All right, let's go get Pear.
Maple pear is our next one.
Hopefully it tastes better than this one.
God, I hope so.
I hope Marshmellow tastes good.
So yeah, you like that chair, Jeff?
Oh, it's amazing.
I appreciate
like a
you
nice
sending me the link for it.
Yeah, that's the XL. The Titan has a lot of different designs, like to your favorite like stuff.
I'm seeing that.
The XL just was good built for people who are like 6 foot and taller and
Yeah.
weigh up 300 pounds.
Yeah, I'm only 5'8.5".
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm a baby.
But I've had this chair for over a year now. Not once. You know how you get like we're in a cheap chair and it breaks a little bit and you hear it cracking?
Yeah, I'm already there.
Not once has it cracked.
The big
It's-
thing for me
it's
is
all
like
made of
the
metal.
that's awesome. The big thing for me is like the pad on this one's already like compressed, and I've only had it for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And I've only sat here like a couple times. Hey, he's got his flannel on.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have did that.
You can if you want to.
Cool thing about these rusts is they not only go up and down, but they go side to side, and they also rotate.
Is it are the handles cushioned by default?
Yes.
Or, yeah, because mine are plastic.
Oh no.
Your chair handles are plastic.
Yeah, that's why I'm like kind of looking into something better. Oh, it reclines too.
I like.
It reclines. Look, it reclines. You can lock the recline, and then it goes all the way. Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
My goodness.
Lay down flat in it.
we need those at 7-Eleven when I had to sleep in the back room.
and then it has those adjusters to where you can adjust how much you get feedback on the recline. So how much you can
Yeah, they're also having a sale. Not a sponsor. These Titan chairs.
Yeah, no, not a sponsor. We don't have any sponsors. Anybody who ever watches a Snack Network video and thinks right now that we're a sponsor, we're not. We just we talk about things we like and we talk about things we don't like these Budlight Seltzers. Gross.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that a little later.
Sponsored by Macro Hard.
Macro Hard.
Sierra Mist horror commercial.
Sierra Mist. My God.
Oh my God. There's some really bad commercials out there. That's the Sierra Mist one, or no? Was it Sprite?
We did Sierra Mist horror commercial. And we did Super Mega Energy Drink.
Oh yeah, I remember Super Mega Energy Drink. Super Mega Energy Drink.
Yeah, I so I went and downloaded that by the way, Super Mega Energy Drink commercial from YouTube. Yeah. It's in private mode. No one can find it. Thank God.
Why? It's mainly me.
Oh no, it's so bad, Curtis. It's so bad. It's bad for you. It's bad for me. It's bad for. So I downloaded it. I thought I was gonna put it up on TikTok as a joke on Super Bowl day. Yeah. I couldn't. I cringed so hard that I couldn't put it.
Hell yeah.
So that's the thing. I'm gonna play our Beverage Buddies music again.
Okay.
Beverage Buddies, we try drinks.
I'll look at that here a little later. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah. I've been at my chair all day.
Thank you for
every time Dave makes that sound, I think of Horton Hears a Who, that yellow poof thing floats away.
Oh no.
See, I'm doing it in time with the music that no one else can hear. One day, I'll make sure you guys can hear it. Welcome to the Snack Network Live. Thank you for tuning in with us. We've had Ronnie and Rachel and some guy whose name I didn't know how to say the name of, and I hoped you guys would, but nobody did. Join us. We're here to try the Budlight Flannel Seltzers from the fall season. We're going to drink part of this, and then I'm going to put Jeff and Curtis head-to-head in a game. And hopefully we get a live-in caller who will win a gift card. Otherwise I'll hold on to the gift card and give it away at some other point.
What gift card are we talking here?
We are choosing between any video game $10 shop gift card. If you want a PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo. But I'm not giving them to you guys. That's not fun. You're
cracking open this maple pear. Candace.
This maple pear. I hope it has more flavor than the last one. I'm disappointed in seltzer because you would it's because it doesn't have hard flavoring. No, the flavored water tastes. I would recommend it 100% if you want good taste. It tastes.
I gotta tell you guys.
No,
I love the smell of this.
Look, let me tell you this, Curtis. I'll tell you about the smell. I love the smell of this as long as I don't have to taste it.
What is this? It definitely smells like maple, but it smells like maple pancakes and pineapple. Excuse me.
Yeah. Maple pancakes with pineapple sounds actually quite accurate. I kind of agree.
Smell.
There's an overwhelming cinnamon smell in here again, though, that I really think it's an overwhelming
buttermilk smell almost.
I am almost concerned.
It's gonna taste like a candle.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It probably
no.
won't.
It's probably gonna taste like nothing. It will have a disappointing amount of taste.
It's gonna taste like water.
I forgot. Should we be shaking these up? Because all the flavors probably.
No, it's seltzer.
The last one wasn't at the bottom.
All right, we have to.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'll tell you.
Tastes like pancakes.
Waiting for Jeff.
I'll be honest with you. I've never been one to even like pears.
I don't know. I don't know.
And when was the last time you ate a pear?
I have a pear tree. I actually have a pear tree.
But that doesn't answer my question, Dave. Have you eaten those pears?
I refuse to eat them because they make me nervous.
Why do they make you nervous?
I don't know. I don't know where this tree came from. It was here.
It came from the ground. What do you mean? Somebody's planting their pear tree and put cyanide in it. Like, one day, 30 years from now, somebody will eat this. Not once has anybody ever asked in the history of the world, where did this apple tree come from? I'm not eating these apples.
I don't know what justifies, like, literally, I don't know how to tell whether a pear is, like, ripe or good. Even if I cut it open, I don't know how to tell whether it's good or not. And so,
how to tell if an apple's good?
How about we do that next season when they come out? I'll eat one.
All right, I will eat one with you. I just want somebody to
fair.
make a judgment call that knows more about.
I'll eat one first, then you can eat one, so you'll know it's not poison. It's fine.
I'm not worried about poison. I just I don't want to eat it and be like, ew, that's the worst pear ever, and it's because I took it off too soon or it sat on the tree too long.
If you eat it and you took it off too soon, you just spit it out and wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, but how will I know? I don't know how to tell. I'll eat it and be like,
when you take another bite later and it tastes good.
It's almost...
Is it the thing you know when it's ripe is when it falls off the tree?
No,
it's
supposed to. I did a lot of research. It's supposed to yellow a little bit upon the top, but I can't find anything about how soft it's supposed to be. And these got like a little soft. And then this year, I was too lazy to go out there and pick them all. Like I went out. I'm going to get like 2 bushels again. All right. I got like a bushel and a half this year. That's a lot of pears. Okay.
How much is a bushel?
A basket, like a whole basket full.
But how big is this basket?
Like the big baskets you see at like an apple picking farm. I got a lot of pears. Okay. And so the second wave of them came up and I was too lazy to go out there and pick them all. And then bees came. And then the bees wouldn't go away. And so then I had to go out there and spray down the whole tree late at night in the dark where the bees couldn't see what they were doing. Hope the bees didn't sting me. And then dispose of all these pears.
You have a weird life, Dave.
You know what?
Dave, you choose to take the hard road.
What was my other choice?
Pick the pears and
to kill the bee's nest.
The bee's nest is nowhere nearby. They were.
Yeah, you could just pick the pears.
There were bees all over them.
Pick the pears prior to.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so for me with this, just gotta say, so I get the maple. I know you guys are getting that.
Yeah. Yes. I taste.
I'm also getting like, I guess it is pear. There is a fruitiness, but I'm not like identifying it. But I'm getting like a butteriness too.
Yeah, a maple. I'm almost tasting like a maple cream donut with a fruit, a fruity kind of aftertaste, and it's kind of gross.
I'm not mad about this.
I'm not
at all.
I'm not happy with it.
It's weird, but it's not bad.
It's not good though.
It's not great. Also, I did want to ask you guys, because it's a couple months away, so are we going to see Sonic 2?
No.
Yeah. What do you mean no?
Gotta see.
That trailer looks awful, dude.
We go see it in IMAX.
Look,
does it have Jim Carrey again in it?
I think so.
Yes, as Eggman, of course.
Name a bad Jim Carrey movie, Dave.
Exactly.
I'll go to Sonic 2 if somebody else buys the tickets this time.
I'll buy the tickets.
Okay.
Done.
Sonic 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Done.
It's going to have tails and Knuckles in it. It's going to be wild.
Good. It's going to be R-rated. I mean... I am so surprised. So, it was actually pointed out to me not too long ago by my wife that not all... Like, there was a Marvel movie... My wife, my significant other, I don't have another word. That there's a Marvel movie that's actually rated R, but I couldn't figure out which one it was.
Yes.
Deadpool.
Yeah. There's 2 actually. There's 3. There's technically 3 movies.
Well, I mean, like in the new canon, in terms of like Iron Man and all that. I forget which one it was though.
I think is Deadpool in the canon.
I mean,
kinda.
Was the Eternals?
Hi, Jeff.
What was the Eternals rated?
Eternals was PG-13. If you count the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse, Deadpool was canon.
So yeah, it's Deadpool, Deadpool 2, and Logan.
Yeah, which are not technically canon, but they are canon. But
What's going on, Jeff?
Jeff's tripping.
My webcam is not liking me right now.
She tripping.
I would say they should bring Deadpool into canon.
I feel they should. I love Ryan Reynolds.
I think you're gonna see Deadpool sooner than you think.
But I want to see a live land.
A live
a live air, the opposite of Deadpool.
A live air. God damn it.
Just let Jeff have
that
this.
felt good. Yeah. No, he's a good one.
I miss Deadpool.
I do too. I really want to. I feel like they could have done a lot. Like I know that it's like Disney's trying to keep the big scheme of Marvel in terms of like the Avengers and all that, trying to be
family friendly,
PG-13 and family friendly. They could have done so much with so many of those for like rated R, and if they were rated R. And I was like wondering about like some of them, like thinking about what was it? Doctor Strange, like the original movie. There's some serious like screwed up stuff. Like if you watch that one again, there's someone dead on the street, like covered in blood, like they suck up back into a car. Like that's in that movie.
I think we're. Let's see what they do with Moon Knight like next month, and let's see how they're gonna push it.
I didn't even watch the Eternals. Have you,
Same.
Dave?
Yeah, I watched the Eternals. It sucked.
Am I missing anything by not watching it?
Blade makes an appearance.
Are you telling me, Dave, that you watched the Eternals, but you haven't watched the 3rd season of Daredevil yet?
Yes, I am actually telling you that.
Are you telling me, Dave, that you just don't want to watch the good stuff?
Well, according to Netflix, as of right now, the rumor is that Daredevil and everything that was the Marvel Netflix shows are being pulled off like March 1st. Off of Netflix. Yeah,
where's it going?
No one knows. People are getting notifications when you boot up those shows that say this show's going away March 1st.
Are you going to watch them then, Dave?
I don't have time.
This is your fault. Daredevil season 3 is if you're going to watch any of those, I would recommend you have to watch Daredevil season 3. And you have 2 weeks to watch all those episodes.
Yeah. Jessica Jones season 2, Luke Cage season 2.
No, I'm just saying watch Daredevil season 3, Dave.
I don't remember what happened.
Crap.
I barely remember what happened in season 2.
Season 2 is the Elektra thing.
Okay, yeah.
Don't worry about season 2. Season 3 is like a whole new arc.
Okay, and like I'll understand if all I remember is that like Kingpin got locked up and then.
Yeah, it's the return of Kingpin.
Yeah, I got that much. I know that much.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it maybe.
Dave, you have to say yes. You were so pumped about Daredevil.
I am still.
I don't know what happened. Then why don't you watch it?
Because it came. Because Jessica Jones season 2,
This has nothing to do with Jessica Jones.
I consider all those shows part of the same thing.
They don't matter.
Iron Fist was bad. Defenders was mediocre.
This has nothing to do with Daredevil. This has nothing to do with Daredevil. Why are you bringing up Iron Fist? I'm bringing up Daredevil. That's like saying, Dave or Jeff, why haven't you watched Spider-Man No Way Home? It's like, well, I haven't watched the Eternals yet.
Did you see Spider-Man No Way Home?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched the Eternals yet. It's the same argument. That's like saying, I haven't watched any of the movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because I didn't want to watch the Incredible Hulk yet.
I mean, I saw Incredible Hulk in theaters. I actually wouldn't be surprised if
the other guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, they before they recast him.
I mean, I think they did a good job with that.
They made the correct decision. It's to pretend like that never happened.
Forget about all the other Marvel things. Watch Daredevil season 3.
I didn't even watch like the end of Punisher season 1.
I'm not talking about those shows. I'm just talking about Daredevil season 3.
Everybody knows. I hope everybody knows what I'm doing.
Am I going crazy to where I'm recommending a show to Dave, and he's like, "But I haven't watched this other show that's completely different."
I think he's just messing with you at this point, naming off other Marvel movies and shows.
You know what I'm gonna watch in a couple weeks is Moon Knight, and apparently both of you would not realize Moon Knight's coming out in a couple weeks.
I didn't know what that was.
It's Disney.
I would watch Moon Knight, Dave, but
Did you watch Loki yet, Jeff?
Yeah.
I loved Loki.
Did you watch the other Disney Plus shows, WandaVision?
Yeah.
I actually want to rewatch WandaVision.
WandaVision sucked.
What?
And
I
I'm
liked WandaVision.
and because WandaVision sucked, I'm not watching Moon Knight.
Moon.
I don't know why Jeff's camera is
Moon
stripping.
Knight, like
I don't know.
Knith?
Yes,
Or H?
yes.
Oh, GHT. Okay.
My camera is messing up, but I don't know why it's just sitting there. Probably need to unplug and plug
Huh.
in.
I'll check that one out. I'm curious.
It's gonna be
Reached it.
Moon Knight's cool. Moon Knight's crazy. He's
I
Marvel's
really enjoyed.
Marvel's Batman.
Please tell me
Okay.
you're just messing with me.
He's nice one,
He's
too.
Batman with multiple personality disorder, and
Ooh, that sounds fun.
it's gonna be wild
like that.
if they do it right.
I kind of want
is-
to rewatch WandaVision.
Is Moon Knight's sidekick Dayquil?
Oh my god!
I almost got that seltzer to go up my nose. You suck.
All right, I'm hoping there's somebody here live, because we're about to play a game with Jeff and Curtis here. Otherwise, we're just gonna put them against each other, and it's gonna be fun and stupid. But no one's gonna win anything. All right.
That's fine.
So if
Do
you
it.
get your phone out ready, people.
Do you hear my dog?
Yes.
No, barely.
Gosh dang it. Hold on. He wants to go up the steps. His dog's too old.
That way people can get their phones out. To
Yeah.
get the number.
Get your phones ready, everybody. To call into the Snack Network. Now you're gonna hear a thing. It's gonna say you've called Google Voice, and then they're gonna say what's your name, and you're gonna tell them your name, and then I'm gonna get a phone call, and then I'm gonna pick up, and I'm gonna talk to you, and you're gonna make a decision about who you think's gonna win this game. I'll explain the rules, and that's all you have to do is decide who you think will win. So I believe in you as a person to call in. Okay. Now that you understand what is about to happen, I need you to call this number. 216
Sorry.
250 2114. Okay?
All right.
That number again is 216 250 2114. Hopefully, we get a caller here in a second. For
Call
your
her, but
for-
I hardly know her.
for your chance to win a $10 gift card to any of the gaming stores that you want.
Yep.
Nintendo. If I can do GameStop, I'll do it. But I'm saying PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. And if we don't get a call, I'm just gonna put Jeff and Curtis against each other.
So just a random question for you guys, since we were on the topic. Who's your favorite character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Thor.
Spider-Man.
Okay. I have a tie
Course.
between the Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just like the concept of their characters. I also really just love Beneficial Cucumber and Elizabeth Olsen.
What was that? What was that number again? I think our listeners just need to hear it one more time.
It's 216 250 2114.
I'd be surprised if somebody actually calls you.
We're waiting for Candace to call.
God.
Or Jeff. Or Jeff is calling me.
Jeff's just calling. Ooh, did you hear that? No? Okay.
To accept,
cracked
press
my elbow.
1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Thanks for calling the Snack Network.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, Jeff. How's it going?
Jeff, you're not able to compete.
All right, let's do the game.
How'd you know it's me?
Because we saw your mouth move.
Yeah, we can see you, Jeff.
I know. I should-
Yeah, what's the game, Dave?
All right, welcome to Babble Royale, a back and forth trivia game originally created for the Morning Stream podcast. I'm going to put Jeff and Curtis head to head. They have to give me answers for a topic. If one of the players gets a wrong answer, a repeated answer, or they take too long to come up with the answer, the win will go to the other player. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So keep tally.
There's no tally. It's whoever gets an answer wrong first.
Oh, okay.
So we have a topic.
It's just going ape shit.
Yeah, Jeff just.
I need to give me a sec. I need to unplug it.
All right,
this is bothering
Do
me.
your thing.
If somebody wants,
How does it do it?
It's just turning on and off.
It's freaking out.
if somebody wants to call in while Jeff fixes his camera and tell me whether Jeff or Curtis will get the answers right or who will win based on the topic, they have now while Jeff fixes this to figure that out.
There we are.
So currently there are, as Jeff rearranges himself. Welcome, Jeff. There are currently in the United States 18 flavors of Doritos being sold on retail shelves, according to Doritos website.
Yeah.
What you and Jeff and Curtis need to do is give me answers for those flavors of Doritos. They need to tell me what those flavors of Doritos. If either one of them gets an answer wrong, meaning a flavor that does not exist or is not being sold currently on Doritos website, according to Doritos, they will lose. The winner is whoever got the last correct answer, and because we do not have a caller, I am going to flip a coin. Curtis, you're going to call it for who goes first.
Heads.
Hey, Google, flip a coin. We got heads.
All right, cool.
So Curtis will be going first.
Ready.
That's BS.
I think in this scenario, there are two very obvious Dorito flavors.
Well, yeah.
That
obviously, Cool Ranch is the first one.
All right, that is a correct answer. Jeff, please give me another flavor of Doritos being sold by Doritos currently.
Nacho cheese.
That is also correct. Curtis, please give me another flavor of Doritos.
Spicy nacho.
That is also correct. Jeff, please give me.
Is this flavors just sold in the U.S.?
Yes, these are only U.S. flavors, and they are still currently being sold on shelves as of right now.
And is it just regular Doritos, or is it like anything that has Doritos on it?
If there is a Doritos brand on it and it sells in a bag and it is Doritos first.
Okay. Doritos 3D Crunch Spicy Ranch still being sold?
Yes, it is. That is a correct answer. Good job on getting the correct name. I would have given you for Spicy Ranch, which then I would have said, what color bag does it come in? I would have given it to you for that. All right, Curtis, please give me another flavor of Doritos being sold. Do not look at our chat room if there's people guessing, by the way.
I'm not. I'm just here. So it's the oh crap, the sweet chili.
And that comes in a
purple bag.
I'm going to give it to you. It's spicy sweet chili.
Okay.
Jeff.
It's still sold?
It is still being sold. It was
I can't find it anywhere. It was actually a risk.
It was temporarily shortage. Like there was issues with supply, and now they are back.
Okay.
Jeff, please give me another flavor of
that's second Doritos 3D Crunch. It's not Spicy Ranch. It's like
you got to give me a little bit here because it's not
in a red bag.
Uh-huh.
It's in a red bag, and I believe it's a cheese type flavoring.
I need one more word to describe the cheese flavor.
Okay. Hold on.
Because it's not so obvious that I'm just gonna let you have it.
Really?
Because you can't. I can't give you it for just cheese.
Wait.
There's 3 words that describe the cheese. If you can get them in 2 of the words in at least the correct order, I will give it to you.
Nacho cheese? No. Okay. Oh my God. We ate them.
Wait,
on the Stack Network.
Is he going from the other 3D one?
Yes.
Yes, the second one.
You said 2 of the 3 words. Isn't that 2 of the 3 words? Nacho and cheese?
I said he has to get it in the correct order. I'm going to let Chef have it for the sake of the game. It is technically chili cheese nacho.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, give it to him.
All right, Curtis, please give me another currently being sold flavor of Doritos.
So I want to take a guess that this is still around, but I'm not sure. The Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch?
I'm going to give it to you because you said Cool Ranch.
Okay.
What about Cool Ranch?
There is currently a brand new flavor. We have not put the video up on the channel yet, but we have tasted it. It is the Flaming Hot Cool Ranch Doritos. Jeff, please give me another flavor of Doritos.
Am I mistaken that there's just a Doritos cheese? Isn't that what we had on the Snack Network? Just Doritos cheese. And it was just Doritos and do you remember this?
I'm looking right now for you. And I am sorry, Jeff. You are wrong.
Wait. I'm correct.
There is not a Doritos
wait.
cheese.
Time out. What kind of cheese, Jeff?
It was like tangy cheese or something. It came in an orange bag, and it was just cheese, and we made fun of it because there was also already nacho cheese.
But is that currently being sold?
Yeah, so here's the thing, Jeff.
Was that a limited time flavor?
It was a limited time flavor, and you're thinking of the Doritos cheddar.
God.
Yeah.
And it is no longer being sold. I'm sorry, Jeff. You
Wait. What if I come up with another flavor?
All right, I'll give you one. I'll give you.
Give it to him. Yeah.
You can have. You each get one mulligan, but you have to. You have to give me another answer right now.
Okay, Doritos taco. Is that still
No.
the taco one? Okay.
You guys did not get the regular Flamin' Hot Nacho Doritos.
Flamin' Hot Nacho.
You did not get the Flaming Hot Lemon Doritos.
I have those in my cabinet right now. I've been eating those.
I'm
That was
scrolling.
my long-term one.
You did not get
I don't know what the hell's going on with Jeff's camera. He's just going in and out.
You did not get the Doritos Flamas. I don't know how to say this.
Flamas.
Flamas. They're in the purple bag.
Oh, I forgot about Doritos Dynamite.
Yeah, okay. So the tricky thing
I
with
didn't even
Doritos Dynamitos is they are currently only selling the lime flavor. They no longer have the nacho flavor.
Oh.
So I would have
That's kind of crappy.
only given it to you if you had gotten the lime. We recently did a video for the Doritos Salsa Verde flavor. That is currently
Is that actually a thing?
Yep. I think we did it together.
Oh yeah, we did. Is the Buffalo Ranch still a thing?
It is. Poppin' Jalapeno is also a flavor still.
Where can I find the Buffalo Ranch? It was like my favorite one.
There is the Doritos tortilla chips. They're like, oh, Jeff.
That's it.
These are taco flavor.
Oh, Dave!
That was okay. So I have to name another one that's not on the list. that
Yeah,
you
well, there's
just
only a
listed
few
off.
left.
Those were your favorite flavor growing up, Dave.
There are only 3 flavors I have not told you, and therefore because they were technically tortilla chips. I'm not going to give it to you, Jeff.
Depending on this guess I have, so I have a random guess because I feel like I've seen this in the store and I don't know if I haven't. I might be making up something. Is there a different type? So it's a weird looking bag.
Yep.
It's not like a solid color.
You're on the right track. I know what you're going for in this. There are 2 of these.
It's got like purple on the top and bottom, I think.
Uh-huh.
Is it white cheddar? But it's like
It
is
is
it organic?
It is technically simply organic Doritos spicy white cheddar.
Knew I saw that in the
There's
weird
also
department.
regular white cheddar too, Dave.
Is that the other one?
Is there?
Yeah, it's simply organic white cheddar. There is both.
Hell yeah.
Technically, Dave, it's called Doritos taco flavored tortilla chips.
Well,
I got the other one wrong too. You gave me a moment. Because technically there was a Doritos cheese that I remember eating that I never ate, or that went out of business.
Discontinued.
I mean,
Oh, Dave,
Jeff's camera.
just
I don't know what's
going
happening.
on. It's just going ape shit. Oh, he'll come back. Just because Oh, hey, Jeff, your camera looks different now.
Do you switch
Does it
cameras?
look better? No.
Yeah. It looks different. It looks better. It's like zoomed in a little bit. It's less fisheyed.
I just left the call and rejoined.
That's fair. No, Dave, I wanted to tell you. I actually just found it because I was looking it up. So Doritos Jacked, the flavor that I loved was called Spicy Chipotle Barbecue.
Yeah, I actually added this to the video because I didn't know it. It's not currently listed on Doritos' website as a currently sold flavor.
Can we do a later the next head-to-head of Kit Kat flavors around the world?
Yes, but I have to get a compiled list of those. I had other options. Doritos felt like the smallest list that we could manage for this first attempt at doing Battle Royale from the Morning Stream podcast. I cannot take credit for this game. It's originally created by Brian Ibbett and Scott Johnson on the Morning Stream podcast, and everybody should be listening to that podcast.
You know, that's another good one. The amount of different flavor options in a Coca-Cola freestyle machine.
Yeah.
There's hundreds.
Yeah, but the question would be, we'd have to narrow it down. But yes, or flavors of Coke, or what are the Coke products?
There's vanilla, there's lime, there's lemon, there's orange, there's
raspberry.
Raspberry, you are correct.
There's lots of options for Battle Royale and
isn't there
food-related things, and I will not tell you
the freestyle machine.
I will not tell you what we're doing next, but I plan to bring this game back and put you guys head-to-head. When we can get a live in color, that will be awesome.
I love the Coca-Cola freestyle machine. They have one at Wingstop. That is my jam. I'm going to go use the restroom really quick, if that's cool with you guys.
I'm going to have Jeff unplug his camera.
How do I fix this?
Power cycling your computer.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. I will entertain the audience temporarily while they enjoy watching the Snack Network live. I do want to thank the people in our chat room, including Rachel, Ronnie, the guys whose names I cannot say because I fear that I will mispronounce them. So, I also do not know what ONG, like ONG, is. I don't know what that abbreviation stands for. We have tried the Budlight Flannel Seltzers in flannels. That's what we're doing. Right now we're on I already forgot the name. It is the maple pear flavored. It is not very good. It is a little bit too spicy, a little bit not, I don't know. It's not sweet enough to be enjoyable. Which makes
too buttery.
It's too buttery. I'm like, oh, Curtis, could you hear me the whole time?
Yeah, I have. That's why I love having a wireless headphone.
Yeah, that's actually convenient for you. Jeff, Jeff's video just finally cut out.
Yeah, so really random thing that I wanted to bring up to you, and I wanted to just talk to you about it. This was random. So, for Christmas, Amy had actually gotten me a bidet.
Oh, you have a bidet?
Christmas. I have a bidet now, like one of the ones that like you put under the seat. It hooks in, and it's got like a dial on the side.
Is it warming? Does it warm the water?
No.
Yeah. See, I don't know if I want cold water shot up my butt.
So truthfully, like you would think it would be a surprise, like it'd be like, oh, it's and like unsettling.
Especially this time of year, it feels like it would be unsettling.
So eventually, it does get a little cold. Like if you run it for way too long and you're just like chilling there, like turn it on, like all over the place. But no, it's actually kind of nice. Like it's very you feel really clean.
Look. I love the idea of a bidet.
All I came in on is voo, 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 and you feel really clean.
So I got a bidet for Christmas, like one of the ones you just install, like not heated water or anything, but it's like just like a plug and play kind of feel. Amy got it for me for Christmas. It's really nice. I definitely use less toilet paper in it. Jeff's still going in and out. I don't know what's going on with your camera, dude.
How do I fix this?
Did you reset your computer or just
Yeah, I
unplug it?
restarted the whole computer.
Is your webcam plugged in directly to your computer?
Yes.
Where else would it be plugged in?
To
My keyboard?
a keyboard or a hub or literally any
I
other.
have no idea.
Let me plug it into a different USB port. Maybe it's a USB port.
That sounds
Maybe.
like a good idea.
That sounds like a plan. But yeah, it's so yeah, like it is cold water and that's like like it's not the best thing in the world, but the nice thing is like you use so much less toilet paper because all I use toilet paper for is to like dry off, just like pat. But no, you get so clean and like you don't get like the dingleberries in your hair or anything.
I have a plug behind my behind my toilet.
Behind your toilet?
That I assume is for a bidet. Like I assume that's why that outlet was put in.
Yeah, you can set that up.
I don't know how much plumbing work I have to do to put one in, but I very much considered it.
It's not hard.
It's not?
I will literally do it for you. It's not hard.
Okay, well then I'm gonna order a bidet.
Yeah, just
I'm
order
not kidding.
Send it to me before you order it, so I can be like, I'm good or not.
By that I mean we will discuss the purchase of a bidet, and I am willing to spend.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Listen. I'm a man, and my butt needs some extra attention.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, like it reduces the amount of like you know how sometimes like, you gotta like wipe and then you clean yourself with like say a wet wipe and then you wipe again. So like you're using a lot of paper there, and then what happens for me is like,
what are you guys doing?
We're getting clean, but then for me like sometimes like if I fart midday, like I got itchy ass, like no matter what I do. The nice thing about a bidet is like midday you can get like a full thorough cleaning, and you're just ready to go.
What are you wiping your ass with a wet wipe for?
Do you not just
use? No.
I'm gonna kill
toilet paper.
I'm killing Jeff's camera until it fixes.
Oh, it might be a wiring issue in the back of the camera because after you adjusted it, it's doing good.
Yeah, I kind of adjusted the wiring in the back of the camera. I think it's in the back of the camera.
That would make sense.
All right, Jeff. Return to our visual field.
So I learned this in college because I was didn't fix it.
I blame Dave.
You blame Dave. So what I did in college was I learned that like I was using a lot of toilet paper just wiping and just wiping and wiping and wiping. It's like the Parks and Rec, wipe. It's like I'm wiping a marker back there or something. But no, I learned that if you wipe and then like you wipe like once or twice, get mostly cleaned up and then go in with a wet wipe, like a disposable, like not one you throw away in the garbage can, but one that's like flushable. You wipe up, get real nice and clean. It gets you real fresh. And then what you do is for dessert, you come in with like a final wipe of like dry paper, and then you get nice and clean.
I don't know how this conversation spoiled into this. We're only two seltzers in, my friends.
Dave, how do you wipe your ass? Do you just use toilet paper?
Yeah, like a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a system now.
Look, I'd like a bidet. That's
the bidet is really, really nice, I'll tell you.
Especially if it's optional.
Mm-hmm.
Like meaning like I could just turn it off if nobody wants it. If I want to turn it on just for me. Or like just for those instances where you feel like you need it.
Oh yeah. Well, for the thing is like for mine, it's got a dial on the side. So like you're sitting there, and you're sitting like pooping, and then you reach over and there's a dial like down here.
Yeah, we don't need to get into this detail.
It's not that much. So if you turn the dial to the right, it does your butt. If you turn the dial to the left, I know I did that backwards. To the right or to the left, it does your butt. If you go to the right, it does your lady parts.
Let me know if Jeff's camera stops tripping out at any point, Curtis.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
To re-add him to the stream video.
It's just kind of tripping.
I have finished my maple spice.
I'm getting there.
I don't know what else to call it. It's maple spice.
It's maple pear, dude.
Maple pear.
Maple pear. Jeff, what is going on with your
Skype messing up? Is it Skype?
Maybe. Just like X out. It's just you. Like Jeff, Dave, and I are fine. I don't know what it is. This is the weirdest live stream. No, not yet.
But only power cycles when I'm using it on Skype. Maybe it's just taking a nap like I am too.
Why don't you X out See if Skype needs any updates, and then come back in.
I hate Skype.
I mean, we all do.
Yeah, we do.
But it's what we got.
This is the best choice for what we're doing. Sadly,
Yeah.
I gotta test it with Zoom, but I have to do a real test with Zoom.
We can do one eventually if you want.
Because you can stream directly out of Zoom to YouTube, like that's an option. But like,
Nice.
the quality bothers me. Like it feels like we're back in Hangout land, and Hangout sucks.
Oof, those are still gross. But yeah,
This maple pear is not very good.
it's not bad though. I wouldn't say this. I think this is definitely better than the apple crisp.
I disagree.
The bar is very low, but it is better than the apple crisp.
I would say the apple crisp is ever so slightly more enjoyable.
But you like eating candles more than you like eating pancakes. Do you even like pancakes, Dave? I've never seen you eat a pancake.
I don't really eat breakfast food in general.
That's the big thing. Like I remember in high school and life, basically, I've never seen you eat breakfast for the most part.
Yeah, I'll eat like a muffin.
I'll drink a Coke.
I'll drink a Coke. Some Doritos.
I've been making so this is my guilty pleasure. So I will buy the Jiffy blueberry muffin mixes from the store. They're like 75
Muffin Man?
cents. Yeah, the Muffin Man. I'm the Muffin Man. But yeah, they're like 75 cents for a box. And they make two muffins. Like two big muffins, like chunky boys. Jeff's gone.
Like gone.
But that's
Okay.
what I've been doing for some breakfasts is I'll actually like make those because they only take like 15 minutes. You get a nice hot blueberry muffin. It's like one of my favorite things.
When somebody makes like blueberry pancakes, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about pancake. I don't feel like I've ever gotten like a great pancake.
That's fair. That's one of the other things that I kind of like is, okay, so I'm lazy and I'm trying to find more uses for other things. So like Jiffy Mix is like now starting to be a go-to because you can use Jiffy Mix to deep fry things like for like a breading. You can use it for pancakes.
I think we used Jiffy to make the funnel cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's so versatile and it's so awesome. Looks like Jeff's back and so far his camera is solid for now.
I had to restart Skype and update it.
Yeah, it was probably the update that was making your camera all wonky.
Why? Why is it that?
Because Skype sucks.
Because we're on a different version than you.
Yeah. That might be it. Yeah, because I updated this morning.
Yeah, I'm on the latest version.
But yeah, like you can use the cornbread mix to make cornbread or cornbread muffins, or you can make Johnny cakes. I guess I want a Jiffy sponsorship. Jiffy, if you're out there.
I want a Peter Pan sponsorship.
The peanut butter?
No, the guy from Neverland.
Oh, okay.
I want Peter Pan to sponsor me directly.
It's actually funny because I just watched Hook.
Yeah, were you hooked?
Oh, so hooked. So hooked. And I guess I never realized there was a beginning to that movie. And I also didn't realize that movie's like 2 hours and 15 minutes long.
I got some questions.
Okay, so I have some answers. So for that movie specifically, the one with Robin Williams and everybody in it, and who is the oh crap, who played Tinkerbell now? I can't remember.
I don't think I've ever actually seen
Jim
this
Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Jeff, fact check me. Who played Tinkerbell? There was like 3 big name actors randomly in that movie. It was Robin Williams and 2 other people that I just can't remember.
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. Freaking
and Dustin
random.
Hoffman as James Hook.
It didn't make any sense. Like the casting was like out there. But no, that movie's like almost 2 hours and 15 minutes long roughly. And okay, so when I grew up, I watched that movie that was recorded on a VHS tape.
What's with the yum ONG? What is this? What is this? Am I missing?
ONG.
We've gotten 3 people who have come in here with names I don't know how to say, and all they say is yum ONG.
Oh no, girlfriend.
Is that?
That's what Urban Dictionary says.
Okay. Sure.
Or on God.
What does that say?
Or it's like, oh no, or something. It's probably a bot or something, to be honest.
Oh, we've gotten 3 separate accounts, and they're actually saying them, like yum with a V, vum.
Whatever. It's views for us. That's all that matters.
Hi. So I finished my maple.
Are we ready for number 3?
Yeah, what's number 3 though? What's
Pumpkin spice.
all right?
The only other one is marshmallow. Which one would you rather us try
Pumpkin.
right now?
Let's do pumpkin. He's already going to get it. It doesn't matter.
I suppose just restarting Skype and updating and fixed it.
Yes.
Why is Skype so bad?
It's just garbage. It updates like every day. Also, Jeff, I had a random question while he's gone. So that computer that you recommended to me, the really intense one.
Yeah.
So I actually found out that through my work, I get a discount for HP products.
Yeah.
It's not a huge discount, but it brings it down to like maybe I think 10% off, but it's still significant enough to go for that.
Yeah.
But I'm just having this issue of like, I don't know if I need that anymore because Dave's doing most of the editing and I don't know if I need it 100%, you know?
You can help me edit. Hi.
You got Dave. You can help me edit.
But
no,
hi.
I want to like plan it on my credit card or something. The thing is like I want to get better monitors and I want to like have gas arms, you know?
Yeah.
And I got to like plan it out.
Did you say gas arms?
Yeah, that's what they're called, right? It's like a gas arm where it's like an elbow, you know, it's hooked to your desk and then the monitor's on this side and it like
I've never heard I don't know.
I've never heard it called this either, but I understand.
No, I've never even looked it up though. I didn't even know that was the name for it.
Yeah, it's a gas arm monitor mount. Or maybe hold on.
It could be a brand too.
No. I'm pretty sure. Like I had it like advertised to me on Amazon.
Right, but
yeah,
I've never heard of it called.
I'm not gonna be able to show it to you because if I get close, it's gonna need like that
gas
kind of thing.
spring. Yeah. You're right, but I've just never. You know, this lingo is something I've never heard of before.
The young kids nowadays.
Golden Cane says hi to Jeff.
Hello,
Nice.
who?
Golden Cane.
Golden Cane.
It's Raisin Canes, but they got the gold chicken.
Shoot. Wait, you're saying Raisin Cane's has the raising chicken then?
They got the raised chicken.
Oh.
Yeah, it's above. It's above and beyond.
Yeah.
I think Raisin Cane is mediocre at best, and that's where I'm at. It's not.
What about Dave's Hot Chicken?
It's better.
Garbage.
It's better, but it's way too expensive.
It's garbage.
And you have to wait 2 hours.
Well,
it
is actually completely stopped. The business has stopped. They're dead in their tracks. I've gone there and there's been nobody there. And
yeah,
Really?
it's because it's so freaking expensive.
It's because it's $16 for 2 chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So personally, I'm actually a pretty big fan of Raisin Canes.
I like Raisin Canes. I just think it's bland. I think it's not seasoned well enough.
Let me ask if this is a good business model.
Go for it.
If you sold only chicken tenders.
No. Every 2 you know how much business Dave's got in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if every month you changed your business?
To something else, like a pop-up, like
to make it look like a new business took over and took off, so more people want to try it.
The cost of renovating would be complicated. If you could consistently say it's like the same looking place, but the name changes every time, you probably could make some money.
I know what you mean. Just
redecorate all of them. It's fine.
guess the real thing is just every month you come out with a new menu.
Yeah, a whole new menu though.
Yeah,
but then you're gonna
Dave's hot chicken. Then next week it's Dave's chicken and waffles. The week after that, Dave's subs.
No, you got to change the name too. It's gonna be like Dave's hot chicken, you know.
And then it's got to be
Corey's collegiate ice cream.
I mean, I was gonna go to like Jeff's avocado pizza.
What?
And just every month you have a whole different menu.
Curtis's waffle pancakes.
That sounds good.
You know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do that.
I would go there I would
Waffle
go there
pancakes?
once a month to check out the new menu.
I agree. You know what? Because you know, here would be the benefit of it. You know that conversation you have with your significant other, like at least twice a week, where you're like, "What do you want to eat?" They're like, "I don't know. What do you want to eat?" And you're like, "I don't know. I don't want the same thing again." Well,
To be honest with you, it ends up with you at Chipotle.
yeah, right. It always ends up at Chipotle. So then, like, you could just have something new to go to every time. I want it weekly.
Going to get like an Aldi pizza or something.
Yeah, you know, we have our go-tos.
I want to open this.
Okay, pumpkin spice.
Side note: I want to drink the thing.
All right.
Sorry,
No, it's okay.
ruining the conversation. I apologize.
Make me sad.
That's usually how it goes. Oh, Dave's playing the song.
Beverage Buddies, we try drinks.
Jeff, do you own a flannel?
Yes. I do. I do own a flannel.
Oh, I
just
opened this up.
all
I opened this up.
upstairs.
I opened it up and smelled it. Jeff does own flannels, everybody, if anybody was curious. This smells awful.
Oh, we have to open it now, Jeff, because Dave already.
I thought I'd play the song while we opened them.
Dang it, Dave.
Who? What?
Yeah, no, it smells bad, dude.
It smells like a pumpkin pie went wrong.
It smells like a pumpkin pie to me.
Yeah,
Pumpkin pie what?
a bad pumpkin pie, Jeff.
I don't know. There's no such thing as the word of a bad pumpkin pie.
It
There's
smells
only
like somebody-
good pumpkin pies.
It's like somebody left the pumpkin pie out in the sun.
Yeah, like the
Like
baking
custard
hot
curdled.
sun on like the middle of like a dirty blacktop driveway.
Like they made a pumpkin pie in like June for some reason. They're like, I want to get into the fall season.
Thanks for
And that's
tuning into
like
the
they-
Snack Network Live, where we taste new things. This is June. Why do I think it's June?
Because I said they made a pumpkin pie in
Yeah,
June.
it's February 18th, 2022. I'm Dave. Curtis is in the middle. Jeff's on the right-hand side. We'd like to thank our current existing chat room, including Golden Kane, 3 bots, Rachel, and I think that was it.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
We're here to taste new things. This is pumpkin spice Budlight Seltzer from the fall flannel flavors.
This is the one I'm least excited about.
Look.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the most excited about this. Pumpkin
Oh,
spice
yeah?
is my favorite flavor.
Dude, I love pumpkin spice in coffee. Dude, I love pumpkin spice in pumpkin pie. Guys, I love pumpkin spice even in beer. This is not beer. This is seltzer.
What's
it
wrong
should
with
be
that?
okay. What's wrong with that? I ain't saying anything wrong with it. All I'm saying is,
It doesn't seem right. We ready to taste it, guys?
no.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's
It's
not
not
good.
bad.
It's not
Tastes
good.
like
Pretty
a-
good.
Tastes like a pumpkin pie, yeah.
It's the best flavor yet.
Surprisingly, yeah, it's not the worst. It doesn't have any like randomly off flavors. It just tastes like pumpkin spice.
I mean, it's pumpkin spice. You're right. There's not a bunch of bad flavors. It's the carbonation of the seltzer that's mixed with the pumpkin spice that bothers me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, it's the best seltzer flavor I've ever had.
Really?
I think that's pushing it.
It's a
What
little
other
pushing
good
it.
seltzer
It's definitely
flavors
better
are-
than the other two. I mean, I've had a lot of seltzers personally.
I don't drink seltzers. I usually drink beers.
In terms of seltzers, the press have still been my top. Like
Okay.
the flavors are just delicious. That's
The
still up there. But this is
press?
pretty. It's called press. It's like an organic or whatever the crap. I don't know.
They
If
sell
you
it
go to like,
in Costco. I've seen it at a couple other
If I'm
places.
being honest with you, the press sounds like more of a cider drink.
it does, but it's a hard seltzer. It's just like a high tier one. It's one of the like fancier ones. So like what I do when I go to the store is like, so you go to Fresh Time or whatever Whole Food store where you can make your own 6-pack. You get the press seltzers because 6 of them is actually cheaper in the create your own 6-pack 9 times out of 10 than actually buying 6.
That seems broken.
Are you?
Yeah, it's an expensive one, but they are really good.
What are you gonna say, Jeff?
I think Curtis is a hipster.
Maybe a little.
And then I'm a half hipster, and Dave's the opposite.
What is the opposite of a hipster?
Not a hipster.
Is that it?
Whatever you are.
Whatever you are.
Yeah,
Wow.
you people.
Dave, do you drink coffee?
Yeah,
What type of coffee?
iced coffee.
Do you know what a pour over coffee is?
I do.
I
you know, Dave?
I don't.
Do you drink tea, Dave?
I will drink a tea if it's. I'll drink an iced tea.
No, a hot tea, like green tea.
I
and
don't really
stuff.
drink. I don't really drink.
All
hot
right,
tea.
you were the opposite of a hipster.
Yeah. I got the whole hipster like look and everything. Like I get pour overs very often because I'm that guy.
What's a
Pour-over
pour?
coffee is delicious.
What's a pour
It
over
is
coffee?
It's when you get the coffee made in the funnel more or less, and they use the paper filter. They wet the filter, they throw out the water, they put the grounds in, and then they pour the water over the grounds. It's like a manual version, more of a regular coffee, but it tastes different because it's.
So it's doing extra work for the same coffee.
But no, it's a lot
it
more
releases more
controlled, so it
flavor.
always tastes better.
Exactly.
It's a lot
You
more
don't
controlled.
get like
You measure out the amount of grounds. You measure out how hot your coffee is, and you pour it over. It takes more time, but you
but it creates a better
honestly,
flavor.
yeah.
No, I like an iced coffee that slightly tastes different, consistency of watery every single time I get it from Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I also
And then
really like my Charlie D'Amelio cold foams. Those are really good.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that once.
Yeah,
They still have that?
yeah, you can still get it. It's real good.
What are they?
Don't know.
It's don't know.
I had it. I don't remember. To
It's-
be honest, it was like the first big video we had. I don't remember crap about it.
It's an iced coffee. It has like a creamy cold foam mixed with cinnamon sugar that's like floating on top of it, and you sip the iced coffee through it, and it's really sweet, and you get the cinnamon and
it's
the
just a sweet cream then.
yeah, it's just sweet cream. It's
You know what we haven't reviewed a lot of, which surprises me? We haven't gone to Big B at all.
what is Big B?
I have a Big B like right around the corner from me.
What is
It's
a-
another coffee shop. I'll do a short or a few of them.
Correct me if I'm mistaken, but now at the center of Lakewood, are there 3 coffee shops right next to each other?
Keith has joined our Facebook.
I think so.
He's on our YouTube chat. That's not what I expect.
There's the
There's
Thank you.
the
Starbucks.
Starbucks. The
Is
Root.
Pete's Coffee still there?
Pete's, I think, is gone.
No, Pete's went out of business.
Yeah,
Because
it's
of
a
Starbucks?
beauty salon now.
Yeah, it's a beauty salon right next to the Quaker Steak that also is now a beauty salon.
Which doesn't make any sense.
But
But yeah, the Root is still there, and there's the Root and Starbucks.
yeah, it's the Root and Starbucks.
Is the Root doing good with Starbucks there?
From the people I've talked to
There's-
at the Root,
yeah.
it's doing fine. It's doing just fine.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Starbucks is struggling.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me.
It's not placed well. The problem is you're taking over an old Burger King.
Yeah.
It's still technically the same building. They just refurbished it. And the problem is they didn't fix the parking lot, which is garbage.
Yeah, the drive-through at Starbucks is always blocking every parking spot in the entire thing. So if you decided to go to Starbucks and park there, you're stuck there forever.
Yeah, you're not getting out.
You're there for the rest of eternity because the drive-through is being blocking everybody in forever. So you might as well only go through the drive-through, and the drive-through is.
It's meh.
It took me 35 minutes to get through the drive-through to get a single coffee,
Wow.
and so like, screw that. Like Dunkin' takes me
That's insane.
15 minutes on a bad day. You know,
Well, it's
like
because Dunkin' has like 5 drinks that they make, as opposed to Starbucks where it's like 400.
yeah. Well, that's Starbucks' fault, not Dunkin's.
Yeah. Starbucks is simplistic, which is great. It's like, I want a coffee with cream sugar. All right, cool. I want a coffee with caramel and cream. Done. I want a latte. All right, cool. We got like 3 flavors. Done.
Yeah.
It's very automated, very quick. There's
love
a new
Dunkin'.
Dunkin' over by me, like the brand new one that has like the nitro and like all the fancy schmancy stuff. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Keith, thank you for tuning in.
Hey, thanks, Keith. You're an awesome guy.
See, I just
Nice.
I just have a French press at my desk at work that I use.
There you go. I have so there's I forget who I told this about, but I was telling my stylist at Great Clips, the person who was cutting my hair. So at the place that I work at, there's this instant coffee machine. So you go up to it, you press a button, and you hold a cup under, and it will dispense coffee automatically to you. So the coffee that comes out is it's like a copycat of Dunkin' Donuts hot coffee.
Where?
It's so good. At the place that I only go in on Mondays. It's so good, and they have like cream right next to it, so you can like throw a cream at like the.
He lost me too, Jeff.
What?
The place I only go to on Mondays. It's.
I only go to this place on Mondays. I there.
I understand.
I am not giving out my place of work.
No, I just wanted to clarify.
But why didn't you say the place you work at?
I did.
Okay.
I said the place I work. They have this machine, it's like an instant thing.
From what I gathered is I just said the place I go to on Mondays.
Yeah, that's
like. How do I know where you go on Mondays?
Yeah, what coffee shop are you going to on Monday?
I gotta find a coffee shop, to be honest.
That's nice.
How long do you think till we walk into a coffee shop? There's only one person in there. You grab a K-cup off a thing, go put it in a Keurig yourself, and you brew your own coffee, and then you walk.
So mad.
How long do you think it is till we do that?
I would never go to that coffee shop. I'm sorry. I have my own like Hamilton Beach fake Keurig thing, and there's no way in hell I would drive to do that. That's upsetting.
Well,
screw that.
Drive?
Nothing will replace a good cup of coffee. And if as long as there's good coffee, I don't think I'm ever gonna go to a place that's automated unless I'm on the road. Like I'll stop at a Circle K if I absolutely need coffee and gas and to kind of take a shit.
Now, what if it's the Breaking Bad type coffee?
What's that?
Like, did you ever watch Breaking Bad? Where they made the coffee like a science and stuff?
I watched season 1.
I'll see.
Back in college.
That show
possibly
sucks.
Intoxicated.
Dave, WandaVision sucks.
WandaVision is way better than Breaking Bad.
Now you're talking crazy, Dave.
Now you're just being.
Yeah, you're right. Now just pushing Jeff's buttons. I liked WandaVision better than I liked Breaking Bad.
WandaVision was the worst Marvel show since The Punisher season 2.
I actually like WandaVision.
I did too.
I like Elizabeth Olsen.
It was okay. My gripe with it was okay.
It was okay.
I just wasn't a fan. It was cool that I was going through the years and everything.
The concept was a little bit weird. I'll give you that. It was a little different.
I'm waiting to hear what Jeff says.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
I don't know. I just couldn't go along with it.
I wish the supporting actors were better, to be honest.
Keith says
Vision is a robot, right?
Keith says I'm in on Dave with this one. Is he agreeing with me that Breaking Bad sucks? Because if you're agreeing, Keith, with me that Breaking Bad sucks, teamwork, finally.
No.
I mean, it's a different genre.
So let me ask you a question.
Overall.
So WandaVision has powers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but Vision is a robot.
Uh-huh.
How did...
With the Infinity
Stone. Does that mean that WandaVision can manipulate any robots?
Keith says it's true, meaning he agrees with me that Breaking Bad sucks.
So I guess
the children aren't.
What your question is.
Yeah, the children aren't real, Jeff. They're illusions of the entire thing of Westview. Therefore, the fact that he can't make a baby because he's a robot doesn't really work when these aren't even really children that really exist.
I mean, he's got an Infinity Stone. He could do whatever he wants.
A fake Infinity Stone created from the illusions of Wanda, which is even more fascinating.
But then in Loki, you see that they just have a box full of Infinity Stones.
Yes. And agreeing with me, Breaking Bad sucked. Keith, Teamwork. Finally, somebody agrees with me. Breaking Bad sucks.
I can't even say that it would be bad. Like I forget the actor's name who was in Breaking Bad. I did like the main
Bryan
character.
The dad from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I just like him as a character. He does very well.
It's good. I've really
Golden Kane, Jeff, your friend Golden Kane is agreeing with me that Breaking Bad is terrible.
Look, you just guys don't have good taste in shows. What shows do you like, Dave?
Daredevil season 1.
Well, I have news for you. You don't watch the shows that you like.
Jessica Jones season 1.
What is Jessica? Who's Jessica Jones?
Oh my God, watch Jessica Jones, Curtis.
I'm still rewatching Scrubs. Okay.
You don't need to watch Jessica Jones even. Oh, the first season's good.
Yes, I agree. Malcolm in the Middle is a much better version of Bryan Cranston.
I thought you were gonna say Malcolm in the Middle was the best version of Breaking Bad.
I mean, that comparison is closer than it should be.
I actually, I don't know why, I really got into like some older shows. Like I really like Scrubs for some random reason.
Scrubs is great.
Scrubs is great. I'm not going to deny that Scrubs is great.
Yeah, it's just a good overall show. You can play in the background. It's also good to watch. It's got good supporting actors. I love the guy who plays Perry Cox in that show. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I just like that also the characters are like halfway decent people in real life. So that's just me.
Fake Doctors, Real Friends is a fun podcast if you haven't listened to it.
I know.
Guys, this pumpkin spice Budlight Seltzer.
Pretty good.
That's good.
I disagree.
Tastes like pumpkin spice. What?
I mean, I agree. It tastes like pumpkin spice. It's the problem is the carbonation.
Oh, Dave, I gotta ask you.
Oh no, it's a seltzer.
What was the last time you went to a movie theater where you didn't see a Marvel movie?
Onward.
Spider-Man. Shit. Sonic. Sorry. I wanted to say Sonic, but Spider-Man came out.
Onward.
Onward? When we saw that? Did we see that together? Or you just saw it?
No, I just saw it. I saw it right before
really good movie.
Before COVID lockdown.
Yeah. That was 3 years ago.
I would really, really like to go to Uncharted this weekend, and COVID makes me hesitant, but I may go anyway.
I just go.
The only reason I'm hesitant is because I literally got COVID the day after I went to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, you know what? Can we talk?
I started showing symptoms.
Let's talk about COVID and Spider-Man for a moment.
Go for it.
That giant COVID spike was from Spider-Man.
No, it wasn't.
Probably.
100%.
You're telling me that the whole thing, all those people who got COVID went to see Spider-Man?
No, I'm saying that the aftermath of the people who spread COVID is what created that spike. That spike started immediately after Spider-Man. That timeline is too perfect.
No. That spike started 2 weeks prior to when all the travel started. It was due to the holidays, man.
It was due to the holidays.
Yeah.
It all started, as a person
everybody
who
traveled
handled a shit
through
ton
the
of COVID
airports.
cases, it started in fucking late November and went to the end of December. And then it kind of came back down.
Look, I want to not blame Spider-Man for this, but it's too close.
Dave, have you ever heard of causation, not correlation?
Yeah.
It was already happening. Yeah, it
would
it
have
happened
helped?
just because.
Yeah.
Look, I want to see Spider-Man. Right. I want to see Spider-Man again, and I didn't go because it got so bad.
I mean, it was getting bad because people were traveling more. They were going to see their families and stuff, and people were moving around. That was the thing that really happened. That's just what happens during the holidays. It started in Thanksgiving, and then it just started rolling up. And then Spider-Man happened. It probably didn't help.
No, it definitely didn't help.
But it wasn't the main factor. Oh shit.
And it was right because of the Omicron, the newest virus, was reaching peak. And it's way more infective.
All right, so
faster, but it doesn't do as much.
So you guys are saying just go to Uncharted is what you're telling me.
That's kind of what I want to do. I'm thinking about going to IMAX. There's a showing at the Crocker Park one at 4:25.
Dude, I hate that. I hate that theater. I hate that theater.
Really?
Yeah, their popcorn's gross, They had Diet
Fair
Pepsi.
enough, yeah.
They had Diet Pepsi and the regular Pepsi thing, and bad enough I had to get Pepsi. And then like I don't know. I've gone to that
Regal theater's giving you Pepsi? That's weird. Usually they have Coke.
No.
Really?
AMC I'm sorry. Regal Cracker Park has Pepsi, and they gave me Diet Pepsi.
Yeah,
and
Regal has Pepsi.
And I went.
Oh, that's weird.
And I went. AMC's have Coke. When I went back, when I went up and said I got Diet Pepsi, they said okay. I'm like, can I get regular Pepsi? And I watched them do it. They put regular Pepsi in my cup. I still got Diet Pepsi.
Are you sure that wasn't just you, Dave?
No, I'm 100.
No, there's a big difference between regular and Diet Pepsi. I'm with Dave on this, to be honest. Like, there's a significant difference.
I'll say one thing. Regular Pepsi is at least drinkable. Diet Pepsi, not drinkable.
Right, which is why I was so disappointed. Their popcorn sucks. Yeah. If I'm going to Uncharted, I'm going to an AMC because I want a Coke freestyle machine. I want the good popcorn, and I want to enjoy the movie. Uncharted seems like
AMC have a they have a Coke freestyle machine.
Yeah, that's.
Every AMC
are you serious?
Yeah, that's why we
a bar and a Coke freestyle.
Well, yeah. I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why you go to AMC. That's AMC.
You guys don't understand. I love a Coke. I love me a Coke freestyle machine.
You know, you want a good recommendation out of Coke freestyle machine while we're giving.
Yeah, I do. I'll write it down.
Is they have Barks cream soda. You can add orange to the Barks cream soda.
Ooh.
So it's an orange creamsicle. It's so good. Oh, it's my new favorite thing.
I'm a big fan of doing the cherry Dr. Pepper in those machines.
Yeah, they don't always have Dr. Pepper because Dr. Pepper is a distributor.
Or Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pibb works too. It's also good.
It's pretty much the same thing.
I used to get vanilla root beer. Because that's really good. Vanilla root beer is really good. Oh yeah.
They have that really, really good root beer at Costco right now, at least at the one in Avon.
The fancy one? The fancy root beer? I know what you're talking about.
In the bottle.
Yeah, those are good.
I cannot
I don't know the name.
It's like Shores or something, or Snores or something like that. I can't remember what it is. But I cannot rationalize spending the money on it because it's like you get a box of 12. But it's like almost $20.
Yeah, but you're like every time you drink one of those, you're like, man, this is real good. You're like, it's this weird line of like, it's too expensive, but it is really good. Like,
yeah,
you can
It's the same thing with like that ginger beer thing. Like the ginger beer is really freaking good.
Yeah, but I can't just buy Bundaberg ginger beer like it's like a regular thing. Like it has to be a treat. It has to earn it.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm starting to feel these a little bit, but I'm also become a lightweight now.
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to not drink as much and bring down my beer stock.
I was hoping you were saying I'm going to build up my tolerance.
No, why would I want to build up my tolerance?
That's good. That's probably a good habit.
I talked to Dave about this earlier, but I've started counting my calories, and even after all 4 of these, I'm still under 1,700 calories for the day, so I'm good. I'll sleep well tonight. I'll probably pee my pants in a bit.
I ate 5 Guys.
Of course you did, Dave.
I made myself a nice black bean burger for dinner with a little bit of Doritos.
Yeah?
I have chili right here.
There you go.
You have what right there?
Chili.
Mm.
Dude, chili's so good. I should make that for dinner tomorrow.
I don't really eat
I
chili.
went to, a couple days ago, I went to PJ McIntyre's down by Cabs Plaza. That Irish pub.
I finished the pumpkin spice.
Good for you. I'm almost done with mine.
I had shepherd's pie. It was delicious.
Oh, dude, I love me some shepherd's pie. I made a shepherd pie meal preps not too long ago. It came out really, really good, like really well. Did I did ground bison to make it a little bit leaner. Then I did peas, and I did a little bit of corn, some carrots.
You peed in it?
I peed in it, straight peed in it. But I did this. So I did this other thing so I didn't want to like let it sit for like hours and hours. I wanted it kind of done. So I steeped a tea of thyme, rosemary, and bay leaves, and it worked surprisingly enough. Like I made a tea of it, and I just poured the like broth kind of over top of it, and it infused the flavor, and it was awesome.
Did you see that thing where that girl online on TikTok decided that that coffee was just bean water, and so she went and got pinto beans?
Yeah, you sent that to me, and I
coffee
was so
is
upset about it.
just bean juice.
Yeah. So she just brewed.
It's different beans. It's
It is-
upsetting.
It's different, but she said that she liked it.
It's upsetting.
I can't forget it. I can't.
Also, the bad thing about it is if you use the wrong beans, it can be toxic.
Yeah, but you can eat pinto beans.
Yeah. If
What do you
she
mean,
did it with
what
navy
type of
beans,
beans?
though.
We're not talking about
If
using
you do it
beans.
with
You
navy beans, like white beans, like they actually have. You have to cook them
Why
fully.
they gotta be white?
That's just how it is. Navy beans are white, man.
What
They
about
gotta-
black eyed peas?
No, not toxic.
So you're telling me if you brewed these beans,
Coffee with navy beans.
yeah, they kill you.
It wouldn't kill you. It'd make you throw up probably.
Because it probably wouldn't be enough of whatever poisonous part of it's in this to kill you. Yeah.
But still, it's one of those things where it's like it's not good for you. You shouldn't do it.
Are these hot? I'm sorry to finish these.
Excuse me.
Nice, Curtis.
Thanks. I've been burping a lot.
Rachel
Man,
has
I opened them.
brought me fresh,
Cookies.
hot chocolate chip cookies.
Oh,
Really,
that's
really
not fair.
What?
Really, really hot. I do
Yeah,
not-
really, really hot. I've been warned. Do not just eat them. I will let them sit here for a minute.
No, I guarantee you'll forget and start eating them, Dave.
There's nothing left.
Lucky.
I thought you weren't coming back for those.
Those are probably about 500 calories, though, Curtis.
Mhm.
I've tried to stop drinking pop. That's why I have this flavored water.
I went to SodaStream.
Where's the fourth one?
Nice.
haven't done it yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I do the Dr. Pete that they have. I have the
You wanna go
Budlight.
get it?
And I actually have an order in
Am I
right
your
now for an
slave?
extra CO2 cylinder in
Thank you.
exchange with all that stuff.
All right, we're
It
getting
ends
the.
up being cheaper than like
Yeah.
what Amy and I were buying it from the store. Like we were doing like a lot of LaCroix and stuff, but the problem that I had with it was there's so many cans and there's so much recycling. So the nice thing about at least the SodaStream, like it might not be the best, like it might be about the same price even if that, but it's just one canister.
Are you guys ready to do toasted marshmallow?
In a second. We're not even finished with our third one, Dave. You're way ahead of the curve here.
Well,
I mean,
Rachel.
I finished my third one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Chug, Jeff. Chug.
I'll get it. I love that I have a cooler right here.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
How's
This one's like a
Pokemon,
nice
Dave?
gold.
They all have that spicy floral taste in them. They're all like that.
But yeah,
How's,
Jeff,
uh,
She
what
just
were
she
you
just
gonna
sipped
say?
the remains of the maple pear, and she's like, no, like worse than the apple.
That
So
one was good though. I literally have mine in order of how much I like them, and truthfully, it's pumpkin, maple pear, and then the apple. The apple is kind of eh.
we've gone in order of what I've liked them so far. I like the apple one the best. I'm gonna hit the play button for our music.
Go for it. Bye, Dave.
Beverage Buddies, we try
But
drinks.
Jeff, what were you gonna say?
How's that skin, Dave?
Oh, he probably has been.
No one heard what you guys were asking about me.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Are you gonna just take these cookies?
But
No.
All right, I'm gonna open this up and eat it or drink it, whatever.
Oh.
Eat it.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
Have
eat
you,
it.
have you been playing the new Pokemon game, Dave?
Pokemon Legends Arceus is the greatest Pokemon
Ooh.
game ever made in the history of
That's a sweet
mankind. If you have never played a Pokemon game, you should go and play it. And you also should never go back and play another Pokemon game before it.
No, I will
Oh.
say it's the second greatest Pokemon game ever made.
It smells like vanilla, by the way, or it smells just like marshmallows and vanilla.
Diamond and Sapphire.
Dave's
is...
already sipping this.
Yeah, I'm
like,
sorry.
he's not even
I
waiting
tasted
for
it.
us.
Dave, are you drunk?
Yeah, I am. I
Probably.
kind of like it. Rachel's sitting here patiently waiting to try it.
I
Jeff,
will
do you
say-
have the toasted marshmallow on
Yeah,
you?
it's right here.
Oh, okay. Did you crack it open?
I will
Okay,
say,
I'm
Smells like
waiting for you.
marshmallow.
these chocolate chip cookies. These are the best
Cheers,
things.
Jeff.
These are the best things I've had all night.
This tastes.
Oh, that's not bad, actually. That tastes like marshmallows.
My marshmallow
Yeah.
candle.
That's not unpleasant. It's just like a little sugary, little chocolatey, maybe at the end.
Mhm.
Ooh, it tastes kind of like that s'mores cereal.
Rachel says it tastes like
it
the
tastes
marsh,
like the milk.
like the marshmallow candles that she likes.
Did she say it tastes like the marshmallow candles she likes?
Yeah.
How's she
Does
know what
that
a
mean
marshmallow
she's
candle
eating
tastes
the
like? Yeah.
candles?
Keith says I'm spoiled for the chocolate chip cookies. I do. I am spoiled.
No, you're glazing us over. Does Rachel eat marshmallow candles?
You know what? You're gonna have to ask her in her chat room.
Yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus is great. I will say it's one of the best Pokemon games ever, but I will say like the original Pokemon games were groundbreaking games. Not the most influential games. Pokemon Legends Arceus is addicting. There could be a lot of improvements, Dave, and it's not groundbreaking in the slightest because it just takes Breath of the Wild and makes a Pokemon.
Okay, that's bullcrap. It's not as good as Breath of the Wild. That's not a fair comparison because it's not nearly as good of a game. It's groundbreaking because it's Pokemon, and I don't know if you played Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. It was the worst Pokemon game I've ever played.
It was. No, Sword and Shield was pretty bad from what I heard.
Sword and Shield was better.
I heard Diamond and Pearl were the greatest Pokemon games, the original ones.
I strongly have disagreed with that opinion my entire life.
Why?
Because I bought them when they came out, was super excited, got them on launch day, and it was the game that told me I no longer wanted to play Pokemon anymore.
Do you know when those games came out, Dave?
Mm-hmm. On the DS. It was the last Pokemon game I played until the 3DS came out, and I got X and Y while I was in college.
Did you ever play Heart Gold, Soul Silver?
I did not play Heart Gold or Soul Silver because they have always been too expensive. I've never gone back and played them. They're the remakes of Gold and Silver.
Anyway, this one's addicting. There could be a slight improvements that I would suggest upon to make it going from good to amazing.
Yeah, no, it could be a better game, but it is so good compared to what every Pokemon game we've had for such
the past 10 years.
Yeah, in a very long ass time. This game is so good.
I can't tell you how frustrating it is though to look at a Pokemon, look at the research notes, and say I have to defeat 40 of these Pokemon and capture 25 of them.
You know that you only have to get 10 points for each of them to complete that page.
But you will know if you complete it fully, it's counted as perfect, and there's more that you get to get to rank 10. You need to do, I think, almost all of them perfect.
Yeah, I don't. No.
It's good for you, Dave, but for a completionist, it's like hell.
Yeah, well, that's a choice.
Mm-hmm. Tell me why I have to catch 25 Psyducks. What does catching 25 Psyducks have to do with anything with research?
Because you need 25 of them to look at.
Why?
You got to know if they're all the same or not.
Yeah. I seriously,
you have to identify the genetic code and differences within the different Psyducks.
Mostly my.
Why do I have to defeat 10 Psyducks with fire type moves?
Rachel's in our chat room if you would like to ask about these seltzers, Jeff.
Which one? The YouTube one?
If she eats marshmallow candles.
Rachel, do you eat marshmallow candles? Tell us. We need to know.
It's a very important question. It's life defining.
I like this one. It's actually quite nice.
It actually goes really well with this cookie.
It's really good.
I don't know if I like it more than the pumpkin or not.
I saw a news article, Dave. Somebody published like people are getting tired of the Switch. And what?
I don't know. I don't feel that way.
Okay, Rachel said, "No, I do not eat," and she put in quotations, "any candles." I got you. Any candles.
I'm gonna say this. This marshmallow one isn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I don't know if it would be nearly as good if I didn't have the cookies compared with it. like this combo is really good.
I mean, Jeff's just over there eating chili and having a toast marshmallow seltzer. Ask him. He's got the complete opposite of what you're eating.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like that would be right, Jeff. How's the chili mix with
Tastes good.
Okay.
Chili is good. This is good. Life's all good.
Yeah,
Life's been good to me so far.
I agree with that statement, to be honest. I had a question, but now I can't remember it off the top of my head. That's the shitty part.
I'm not tired of my
Just for
Switch.
Jeff.
I'm not tired of my Switch at all. My only
I'm
complaint
tired of video games.
my only complaint with Pokemon Legends is it's not pretty enough. It's almost okay. It's acceptable. I want it to be, I want it to be prettier. It's not horrible. It's just not good enough. And
the same Switch that could also play Skyrim.
Skyrim doesn't look that great either.
I haven't played Skyrim on the Switch.
I'm gonna really get out there and say that I'm just so tired of video games.
Yeah, that's a decision. I've been there.
Because at least the thing for me is like everything's so similar. And I'm just sick of it.
Have you
And it's
tried
like-
VR?
That's my next step, but the thing is it's like I don't know, I'm waiting for VR to be in terms of like Ready Player One kind of VR. Where like you can get the feeling, and it's like you feel the cold, you feel the like impact and stuff. Like I know it's kind of there, but I'm waiting for the real stuff to be there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I keep like
I
looking
want to
at games, and I'm just like
feel-
not interested.
myself killing Dumbledore or Snape.
Yeah, exactly. I want to feel the impact of like a punch or something. Like I want it to be kind of real. Like almost to the point of like, oh wow, that kind of hurt. It knocked the wind slightly out of me. Oh crap. I should not have taken on this level 35 boss as level 4. Like maybe I should rethink my life kind of thing.
They're like the Matrix. You want it to be like Matrix style, right?
Kind of almost, yeah.
Where you're
Where
not
you
really
die,
whether
die in
you're
the Matrix, die in real life.
That's the unfortunate part. I want it to just be like, oh well, do you want to continue? It's like, yeah, I want to continue.
even though
No,
it's gonna
I-
feel like you died.
The only time I really got into gaming, and this is dying off, and I know this is a dying field. Excuse me. Is the so when I had COVID, I played It Takes Two. It's a game on the
Oh,
Xbox.
that's a fun ass game. It's
It's
a great game.
such a good game. It's such a good multiplayer. It has a great backstory. Animations like the animation like cutscenes are shit, but like whatever, it doesn't matter. It's such a good and fluid game.
Yeah, but see,
Like-
you're saying you're sick of games, and yet that's a semi-new game, and so I disagree with the I'm sick of games.
No,
You
they
need to
don't
play-
make games like that anymore, Dave.
They
You
don't
need-
make that kind of stuff. Like people in the same room playing the game. Like you have to be in the same room playing with someone else.
And
Well,
yeah,
those
that
are the
one
games
you
I
can play
miss.
online. But
I-
I know what you mean.
But it's just the like my wife and I both got COVID at the same time, and we played that game for 3 days.
I miss the games that I had when I was a kid, where
Yeah.
like Rock Band or something, where we'd all be in the same room, and we could just talk crap to each other in the same room.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, don't get me wrong. Like I miss Rock Band nights more than
I miss
anybody.
real multiplayer.
I miss real multiplayer more than anybody in this room, honest to God. But I
Yeah,
understand.
because your house was the place to be, man.
I bought a full Rock Band setup, got all the equipment ready to go again, and then COVID hit.
I'll still come over.
Yeah,
I will come over any weeknight.
yeah, but see,
Am I
here's,
the
Hang out
only
with you and
one-
fuck up Rock Band. You have
Am
no
I
idea.
the only one who's just tired of COVID now?
yes,
I
you're not the
can't.
only one.
You're not the
handle
only
it.
one.
I just don't want to deal with it.
I'll
It's
be in
okay.
full like P95 if that's what you want me to do. I got the intense respirators I bought like mid COVID. Like I will come over no matter what. Have that shit on and fuck up Rock Band with you.
yeah. See,
I
being
am
an
so
adult,
sick and tired of
being an
like,
adult,
not
I'm not out of school at 3:00 anymore.
yeah.
If we were both off at 3:00 every day, and we could go
I get
straight
off
to
at,
my
like, 5
house,
o'clock every day. I'll come to your house. I will come over if you allow me to.
I want
I'm
to.
finally getting to the age where I have vacation time to use.
That must be nice.
I finally got to the point where I got a job that gives me 28 days of vacation time in my first year.
See, that's more than me.
That's more. That's significantly more than me.
I have.
I'm a
18
support
days.
position. I am the HR manager of my own personal life.
Curtis, HR manager of his own personal life.
I need to put that on a fucking t-shirt.
Then make it.
Done.
Send me $5. I'll make it for you right now.
You got Venmo?
Cash App.
I don't have Cash App
Can I ask you guys about Cash App?
I've never
Go
used.
for it.
What do you mean?
Is it for drugs?
I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
used Cash App before.
It's got to be for drugs.
Let me
not
tell you
hurt.
this.
That's what somebody told me once. I said I still have
I
PayPal.
feel like that's right.
I had PayPal, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and like, "What about Cash App?" They're like, "Don't use a Cash App. That's for drugs."
I got a real question for both of you. Where do you find drugs?
I don't.
I've never been. So this is just my life in general. Like
I love this TikTok trend. I love when people are like, "Man, you remember Dare?" and like how we were all like taught, like,
Oh,
you're
God.
you're gonna be told that like man, people are just gonna be giving you free drugs. No one's handing out free
Gives me
drugs.
free
And the
drugs.
only reason I know about drugs mostly is because of Dare.
That's also true.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is you're in Dare? What does ecstasy do? Oh, it makes you feel really good all the time.
Really? Oh shit!
Don't do
maybe
it,
I should
though.
find that. Don't do it though.
I decided one time, this is not that long ago. I decided to go
Dry
out to
ecstasy?
no.
That'd be a good story though.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. I've never been offered drugs for real. Like never ever for real. Like
Well, to be honest, Dave, you never look like the type of person who partakes in drugs.
are you telling me that like crazy hair, crazy beard, looked like he was homeless guy who
The
ran
guy who looks like Bob Ross, the most wholesome person ever.
ran the gas station at night? Like didn't look like
I mean,
a guy
when I
who
worked at the gas station. Somebody gave me moonshine.
yeah?
I'll be honest with you,
Does
Dave.
that count?
I'll be honest with you, Dave. You might have had the look maybe a little bit, but as soon as you open up your mouth or talk, you're like, nah, this guy doesn't do drugs.
I don't know what that means.
No, you don't do drugs. No, like, dude, like, at least in my college experience, the farthest I went was weed. Like, I tried weed. Like, I don't know who hasn't for the most part, besides Dave.
Dave.
But I was never exposed to anything other than I happened upon Molly. I didn't try it, but I did a bust as a resident advisor at an unnamed college for.
This is a public conversation on the internet. I would like to remind people
I know
that
I
we
know.
do not recommend.
We do not condone drug use.
Do not use drugs. We abide by the rules of the DARE program. You all know you understand what the rules of the DARE program were, and we
The
stand
Dare
by them.
program never warned us about alcohol, though.
They did.
Did it?
They said it was a drug that you should use responsibly.
Yeah, that's the only drug they ever said. Use this one responsibly. They don't say use this other drug responsibly.
That's fair. That's very fair. So like for at least like I walked in on like a Molly dealer and it's like it's interesting. I don't even know what that stuff does, to be honest. So that's different.
No one
but-
does except for Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll tell you, when I was on grand jury duty, when
Uh-oh.
they did the beginning of it, teaching us all, they passed around drugs.
Interesting.
They just like passed around black tar heroin to everybody in the grand jury, so they
Never
knew
seen
what it
that
looked
stuff.
like. I didn't know what it looked like until that point.
Yeah, I've never
Oh.
seen that stuff in person.
Something I've always wondered.
Yeah.
Yes, Dave.
I've always wondered. You know, how everybody had a DARE shirt. Like every kid under the sun got a black T-shirt with the word DARE on it with the red text. And
Yes.
I've always thought, one, what were the words underneath the word DARE? Because I couldn't remember. I could never remember.
Like abuse resistance education.
Yeah, no, but what is
Yeah.
that? What it actually says under the shirt?
Yes.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh shit! What does it say?
What do you think it says? I'm gonna
To
give you.
resist drugs and alcohol.
Do not look it up. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna give you each one more chance to guess though, because it's funny.
Don't do drugs without me.
That's close, almost.
Is it like to keep you off drugs or something?
Keeping kids off drugs.
Oh, jeez.
That's pretty bad.
It's a bad. They would have been better with just saying the acronym.
Yeah, that or just not putting white text underneath the red text that said something
Do
at all.
they still have Dare?
Yeah, so they must still have it. I've always wondered if I could get another one of these shirts because I thought it would be a funny, like, ironic thing to wear out in public. Yes.
You've never done drugs, though.
That's why it's funny.
It's not ironic. It's just, it's true.
Well, I can order a shirt off Amazon for $19.
Oh, you can get it cheaper than that. They have them on Etsy for $10.
$19.99, and I can have it by the 25th.
7 days from now.
If we're being honest here, that is a terrible program.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And look, the idea of it.
Telling 10-year-olds, you know what black tar heroin does to you.
I gotta ask you guys, just because I'm curious. So in middle school, when we first went through, or I think it's the second time we went through the DARE program or whatever.
Yeah.
How many girls were in your class? Because I was the only guy in my.
That was
my
15
class.
years ago, Curtis.
I think it
what I had
was
for breakfast yesterday.
it was evenly split. All I remember about the DARE program in middle school, right? Middle school specifically, is that at some point the lesbian gym teacher got pulled out of teaching that class to be given to another dude who was not qualified, like the other gym teacher, and then they brought a cop in to teach us. And all I remember him teaching us about was squirrels having sex. So
Wait, was that gym teacher the one that got arrested for?
yes.
Okay.
You guys got to tell me about this on the offset, like on the DL, because I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
I mean, we all went to the same middle school.
I know somebody's got to tell me, like somebody's got to fill me in. I didn't know about that. Dang, that's some juicy gossip from 15 years ago. I need to know about. But no, all I know is in my class, like my health class in middle school, I was the only male there. It was not an even split. It was me and like 20 other girls, and I'm just like, I don't know if I felt more awkward in the situation, or the fact that like every class we just started watching like Saved by the Bell.
Where are you sure this isn't just a repressed memory?
Because we went to the health. It was health class. Oh shoot, what was his name? He was like a shorter, balding man.
I can tell you the answer. His name was.
Was it in the basement?
Yeah, his name was
in like the
his name was
kind of thing.
You guys ready?
You look out the window and like you see the parking lot. Yeah.
You ready for his name?
That was my teacher. I was the only guy in the class.
You ready for his name?
There were two at the start, but one of them like switched or something.
Are you ready for his name?
What?
Mr. Lewis.
Yes. No.
No,
Yes.
that was a gym teacher, Dave.
That was the gym teacher.
He taught the health class.
It was a different. It was a short guy. Lewis was tall.
Mr. Lewis was a tall gym teacher. This is talking about the short, balding guy.
I must have been in a different health
class.
Yeah.
Like the guy I had was specifically like, I am the health teacher.
What year was that?
Oh, that
what
was.
year was
I think that was
Jeff's
7th or 8th
Googling
grade.
it.
Wow, that is a long time ago.
Graduated 2011.
Yes, we did. It was 7th or 8th grade. I don't remember, but it was super awkward because everybody was like kind of going through puberty and nobody knew how to react.
That's why middle school health class is worse than anything else.
Oh, absolutely.
Like elementary health class, like they split you up, boys and girls. They teach you about how it works because you need to know because you're about to go through puberty.
And the girls all make fun of the boys because kind of thing, But like, nobody knows what that is.
But no one's like going through it. Like no one's actually gone through it yet. Like occasionally they're like, I can't even say this. We're on a live stream. But like middle school's worse because you're all like in the prime
we're all going through it and it's like, oh god,
it's awkward.
Oh, no.
It's awkward and horrible, and like looking back at it, it's even worse than it was at the time.
Yeah,
like it only escalates the irony and the horribleness of that entire situation.
The only thing that I really hate about like within middle school is I didn't realize how many girls actually liked me in middle school, and it kind of bothers me today in life.
Neither did Jeff. Jeff had no idea how many girls liked him in high school.
Jeff was in high school. I was in middle school. I don't know who people in high school that liked me. I don't even know because I was dating what's.
I'm just gonna move on because I know her name, and I'm gonna let you not.
No, I know the name. I don't know if I want to drop it on the podcast.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's a fair point.
I was gonna ask if she was your stylist at Hair and Craig Club.
No, I don't think she's watching. But if she is, I know your name. Don't worry. I just don't know if I want to name drop in the podcast in the show.
I have never seen her in the Snack Network conversation. She's welcome to join, of course.
Just making sure. Like, I remember the name. I know how it's a 5-letter name.
It starts with a J.
There you go. You can start it with a J. I know what it is. I don't have to say it. I don't want to disrespect that person at all.
No, absolutely not.
That's one of those situations where it's like, I'd rather respect the person. We don't have to say that. I was dating a person through most of high school. Actually, I started in sophomore year, I think. But like, I didn't know that people liked me, and same thing with Jeff. Like, we just didn't know. We also didn't care.
I've decided it's a little unclear if people like Jeff or Jeff's hair. It was probably a little bit of both.
No, people like Jeff. To be honest, like Jeff.
Jeff's just sitting here.
Honestly,
Jeff in a following of people because he was so nice and he was such a real person. Like, that's the thing about Jeff is he's so real that he just like gathers people around him that also are like wanting that in terms of a person. It's 9:16, Dave. Don't worry.
I'll be honest with you.
I wanted to see how many people were watching us. To the 4 people who are still watching us, I'd like to know that we have divulged shouting.
I'll be honest. It still happens where my wife says, "Just people like you." It's just not like in that way, but just I'm a likable person.
You're not threatening. So it's kind of like
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Dave.
I will never forget that I've been friends with Jeff since preschool in Mr. Kyle's class. That memory will never go away. Mr. Kyle. Yeah, you weren't in this class, Curtis.
No, I wish
Shades of Grey.
So I actually could. I can remember a couple people from my elementary school, which is kind of messed up. But truthfully, the sad thing is, they're dead.
I've never found Mr. Kyle's music, Jeff. I've never found it digitally anywhere. Mr. Kyle, if you're out there, Shades of Grey, before 50 Shades of Grey. His band name was Shades of Grey. It was kind of like
actually pretty cool.
It's I don't know. There was a weird vibe to it. I'm just gonna say it. But there's a couple songs in there like Home that I would like to hear again.
Jeff, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Do you remember Mr. Duran?
Oh, I remember Mr. Duran.
Of Duran.
Oh my gosh, that guy was he just a new teacher?
No, he was established. He was just really weird.
Do we want to?
He was cool. Like, I didn't mind him. Mr. Duran was awesome.
My favorite. Huh?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Go ahead, Dave.
My favorite memory of him was like when he passed out the answers of the homework right before he collected the homework. So I would do the homework.
Hell yeah. He was the real MVP. Love that guy. Miss that guy.
We're gonna have a moment of seriousness on this podcast, everybody, on this live stream.
All right, go for it.
Jeff will remember this.
I might not.
You might not. In high school, we had an amazing history teacher. I did. He taught the history English block class for 2 years. His name was Foyne McDevitt. He died in December of this year, the previous year, of heart failure. And that man has taught me more about life and what it means to understand, to learn, and to think about things and use critical thinking more than any person in the entire world. And so with his passing, I'm very sad. I'm still very sad about it. It kind of shakes me up a little bit. But without Floyd McDevitt, I don't think I'd be the person I am today, and was a very influential high school teacher and died very recently. So, yeah, I brought that down.
And may he rest in peace.
Yes, absolutely.
Cheers to him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Cheers. He was a nice guy. I mean, I never had a class with him.
No, but you hung out with us in the mornings all the time.
He was the strangest teacher.
He's a very strange guy, and he definitely started a spiraling decline after my class with him. But I seen him a couple times throughout the years, and he meant a lot to me. So,
shit, my sorry, you just made me think of like the halfway most influential
high school
teacher I
teachers.
ever have.
Okay, I'm ready.
High school teacher. So that was it was Dr. Lisa Hansen for me, and she's still alive. She's actually teaching down at it looks at the University of Cincinnati. I'm actually gonna connect with her on LinkedIn right now. So
Nice.
So for me personally, I was big in choir. I was in choir all 4 years. I was in multiple choirs. It actually followed through into college. I received a scholarship for being in the choral arts and like having certain levels of like understanding of the choral arts and like actually singing. But she had so much drive for me, and like she instilled values and like actually drove me to be better. Because I'm not professionally trained. I'm not any sort of trained in terms of choir. But she saw that I had potential, and she actually like gave me the time and effort to develop me and make me a better singer. And truthfully, that made me able to go into college and actually like really develop and become a good singer. That's why I can get really loud. That's why I can like do all the crazy stuff I can with my voice sometimes. But yeah, she was just a really influential person in my life, and I will never forget her. No matter how much she was kind of mean sometimes, and like, but at the end of the day, like, it was for a reason. It wasn't real mean. It was, I'm trying to get you to this point, but I have to drive you. So I will never forget her.
There is a difference between mean and real mean. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like,
there's driving mean and the real mean. Like the what's the word I'm looking for? The driving you down kind of mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a difference between pushing you forward and putting you down. Like, there was a guy, oh god, what was his name? Oh god, somebody's gonna remember. We had a high school teacher that everybody hated because he constantly made sexist comments about his wife, and he was extremely rude. But
Murphy.
Yes, thank you, Murphy, Mr. Murphy.
Boom. He was the realest teacher on the planet.
Now let me break down for you why Mr. Murphy said all those things and why he was the person he was. He was not actually intentionally trying to offend his wife. He was also not completely sexist against his wife. He was trying to gauge and get like a reaction out of people. These were purposeful decisions to be made. There's a bunch of people who left high school thinking that Mr. Murphy is a complete asshole. Right?
Yeah.
And that's what they think. And the reality is, Mr. Murphy was not an asshole. He was trying to get you guys to have an opinion.
Was Mr. Murphy the one for government?
Yeah, he taught government. You're right. Yeah.
He was tall, skinny, and old.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't his wife work there too?
I don't remember.
I don't think so. The name Mrs. Murphy sounds familiar, but I don't think I ever had her for anything.
I think it was Mr. Murphy or Mrs. Murphy who taught history or to government. The class.
Hey, Jeff, I know you're going to remember this. This is going to be deep within the recess of your mind, but...
What the heck?
Do you know the teacher that would make the cat sounds and also put his pinkies in his mouth?
No.
I think I know. I think I know.
And it was surreal cat sounds. So my cat sounds aren't as good. Just... ever so
There's
quiet that you're
teachers.
just like, you have to look up and you're like, what the hell's going on?
Is that Dr. G?
That's Dr. G. I miss Dr. G, man. He was so cool.
You know who the scariest teacher who was funny but could flip to be scary at the flip of a switch?
Who was that?
Mr. Gannon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was frightening. I did some musicals with him, and it was like drop of a dime. If it was getting to the boiling point, he would just explode. He'd be like, like teacher to drill sergeant in like 6 seconds. Like, boom, done.
I remember
him as my English teacher. He was hilarious.
my favorite thing about Mr. Gannon. I'll tell you a story. And this is semi-related to what we're doing. As I finish this Marshmellow thing, Mr. Gannon taught the broadcasting class, which was one of my first real
everything.
Yeah, he did. He taught every class. But the kick to broadcasting was the morning announcements needed to be done, and we came in early, and they had to be done before third period or something. So we only had basically enough time to compile them and get them done. Honestly, that media turnaround taught me about real production and we have one shot at this.
Yeah.
There wasn't a
What was
chance.
his first name, real quick?
I have no David. I think it was David Gannon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find him.
And
I'm gonna add him on LinkedIn too.
The point of this story was I was directing that day. Okay, I was directing the broadcasting video student announcements. Now, clearly, I have a passion and a will to make and create content, right? And so I decided that I was going to change the way the morning announcements got produced.
Oh no!
Because I'm me, and I thought I had a better idea, and I ran it by him because obviously he's basically the producer in that scenario, right? And he's like, "That's an absolutely great idea, but you're just gonna direct it, right? No one else is gonna have basically no one's gonna have a note of what this is gonna be, but they're gonna listen to you because you're the director, right?" Mm-hmm. And so I directed, and they ignored me. Everybody fucking ignored me. And so it all got screwed up. It was literally the most broken ass video announcements anybody had ever seen. And it's not like my name went on the credits or anything. No one would know. But the minute it was over, that one take we did, he was like, "You idiots, you fucking idiots." Basically, it was you didn't listen to your director. You didn't listen to Dave. Dave's directing was excellent. If you had just listened to your cues and followed your directions, that video announcements would have been perfect. But you all ignored him because you are all so in tune with just doing the same thing over and over and over again and not actually listening to your director. Every director came in here and stand up here and says, do the exact same thing we did yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. You're not doing anything new or anything unique. And Dave came in here and did it correctly. Right? And you all ignored him. You guys all suck, and then he dismissed the class. And I was like, that's a really, really eye-opening moment.
Oh yeah.
For not in general, not just for me, but for the entire class should have walked away from that understanding what had just happened. I don't know. I remember that day constantly, especially when I'm making something or creating something. I remember that moment.
The only thing
I remember when Mr. Gannon got mad, there was a fight in the cafeteria, and he just didn't he throw the one girl into the wall, or the guy into the wall, and just floored them.
Was this the fight where they ripped their shirts off?
I wasn't here for that.
Yeah.
Jeez. One of the things that rings with me, at least,
we've gone downward. Everybody,
we've gone past.
I'd like to acknowledge that everybody who's watching us, to the 4 people still watching us, we're drunk.
We're messed up.
So you made it this far. This is your fault, not ours.
We're at this point, so at least for me. So one of the first things when I signed up for choir in college, right? Mm-hmm. So this was actually a really interesting situation for me. Because I walked in, I met the director. It was Dr. Stephen Hodge. Love that man. He is one of the absolute best directors I've ever had the pleasure of being under. He's absolutely amazing.
That sounds dirty.
So he's an awesome guy. Get out of here. But so he was an amazing director. Amazing.
I had the pleasure of being under him.
Well, I worked under him. Get out of here, both of you, with that. I'm being sincere here.
Okay, keep going.
But yeah, so my first day in his choir, I walk in and I go, "Hi, I'm Curtis Lane. I'm from X area." And he goes, "Oh, you're one of Lisa Hansen's boys."
Oh, here we go.
I'm like, "No, that was the connection." I'm like, "Oh shit, you know my previous director?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I've never had a problem with anybody that came from her. Do you know how to sight read?" I'm like, "Yeah, well." He's like, I'm gonna put you with one of my best people, and I worked one-on-one with the section leader, which was another great man, which I'm blanking on his name, unfortunately, because
it's been 10 years.
Schlitz. It's been 10 years, but I've kept in contact on Facebook. But he taught me how to open the mouth and like make that operatic sound without having to be intense. And I know this is all choir based, and I know you guys aren't going to be 100% into that, but it was so influential, like throughout my career as being a choral artist. Like I'm not doing that anymore, unfortunately. I'm actually looking back into my community to see if I can do it again. But it was so amazing how far it took me.
Going to church.
Just being in. Well, I
know. Just
I'm joining I want to join a German American choir, or the Cleveland Orchestra. That's the other one that I'm actually in communication with.
That'd be a little. Don't be disappointed. I mean, that's huge. That's
Dave, I got an offer to sing with the Cleveland Orchestra when I was in high school.
Well, rub it in. Yeah, humble brag. Not really that humble, but it's brag.
That's my one thing is like I got the offer to be there, but I didn't stay in the Cleveland area. I went to Toledo for college, so I wasn't going to be able to do it.
So
but it was just so amazing that it followed me along. Sorry.
On these seltzers, guys. I
like the pumpkin best.
I like the marshmallow if I have hot chocolate chip cookies, but I think the best is the apple crisp.
I think pumpkin, marshmallow, pear, apple.
I think I think if there's a surprise in here, it's the marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
Marshmallow is really good.
I'd follow your list, Curtis. It seemed to me like the apple just didn't have as much flavor as I was looking for. That was the only problem.
Flavor. Yeah.
But I would say, to talk about these, would not buy again.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. That there were best flavors here. I would not actively go to the store, buy it again.
No.
Something I wouldn't do.
No.
Same.
They were all solid 5.5 out of 10s and below.
This one was probably like a 6, maybe a 6.5.
I will say
pumpkin.
I will say I like these better than some of the other seltzers we've had.
They definitely have more flavor.
I still like these better than I like any White Claw that I've ever had.
I like the White Claws better.
So this is Snack Network. We do this live. We do have about 4 more variety packs of seltzers.
I'm ready.
Do we
I'm
only
ready
live stream seltzers?
That's the only thing.
Part, yes.
We could do the Bells. We could do a Bells variety pack live.
I have all of the stuff, Dave. I
think the problem is they just come out with so many different flavors of seltzers.
And the trick with the seltzers is we get wide variety packs of 4 flavors, and it works really well for a live stream. If somebody else wants to sell us a variety pack of something, I'd be willing to do that as a live stream.
What about a variety pack of vodka?
I'll do it. Why not?
We have the High Noon variety packs. You can get the
Why is it High Noon?
I don't know, Jeff. Ask them.
No, he's high. There's no low noon.
We've got the Coca-Cola seltzers, the soda seltzers, the sour seltzers. We've got the Bells Jingle Bells. We've got other live streams, guys. So stay tuned to our various social media platforms at the Snack Net. We are the Snack Network. I am Dave. That is Curtis. That is Jeff. We hang out here on Friday nights sometimes and get drunk, and then divulge into the true emotional support of our teachers and figures in our lives that have changed and shaped who we are. Unlike these seltzers who have not changed me in any way other than making me intoxicated temporarily, and I will have completely forgotten about all of them by tomorrow morning.
On that note, good night.
Wait. I hope you guys have a good night.
I hope so too.
Make sure if you're still with us and you have a Nintendo Switch, you have registered and you are participating in the Nintendo Switch Sports live play test that starts in approximately 26 minutes.
How many singers do you think it would take to go from a caroler to a choir? What's the minimum amount of singers for a choir?